yesterday. We already agreed that we was going to be back on Saturday. So y'all know the vibes with Flo, but I will let him plug whatever we got going on, and we'll get to it.
Everybody, how's it going? It's great to be back for a second day in a row. By now, you should know. Please follow me on YouTube. It's always appreciated the support. On YouTube, it's Sports with Flo. That's Sports with an FLO. Y'all been following the timeline. I'm exhausted. Please excuse the dark circles on my eyes. I've been reading so many numbers. We've been locked in, cash and parlays. Let's just keep this train rolling. Let's keep the positive vibes, and let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Yeah. My fault, y'all. The script is normally in my head. Yeah, so I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what y'all are. I see a goat just came in the building. Sooner or later, I have like a fancy show. And I'm gonna have like when Chris or like Ski pull up, I'm gonna just hit the button on my man OG Wham. It's gonna be like a goat song when they pull up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my guy Chris, what's the vibes, man? Like he said, that like button. Search Blunt Money Bets on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitter, retweet this for me. Try not to be so long with it. We're gonna get into it. So yeah, all that good stuff. Sub to the channel, all those good things. So first game of the night, we're gonna start with the WNBA, then we're gonna get into a little college, all right? In college is gonna be last, but we're gonna do prize picks, blow money bets, all that good stuff. Oh, my fault. Quick recap. Flo, the most money bags under your eyes. Facts. Flo going crazy. Quick recap, man. I was wanting to know yesterday. We hit some builders. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but we had a good night. I don't remember everything. I'm gonna pull up on my timeline. Flo, how you do yesterday?
Yesterday was okay, man. We did. I don't remember what the number was. I think it was like four. We did 2-2. I had the Sparks Builder. I can't remember the games. They just blended all as one. We hit that Sparks Builder. Cheyenne, Queen of the channel, Queen stand up. I told you my girl Cheyenne was gonna come through, man. That Sparks front line was food, baby. She had exactly. I said I shortchanged her. I said 12 at the break. She had like 14 at the break. I was sitting there. I was like, man,
I doubted the Queen. I shouldn't have doubted the Queen.
And let me just shout out all the queens last night. Queen Azura, Queen Jordan, Queen Cheyenne, Queen NECA. I mean, I'm so pissed off because like we made so much money. And you said it yesterday. You were like, you will have a great night and you'll think about the thing you didn't do and it'll haunt you. And I didn't. I said to you, I'm like, yo, this is like a let your imagination run crazy game. And I didn't put the plus 10,000 ticket and like literally everything we said would happen.
Yeah. Flo went crazy. I pulled up my thing. What I did, what I regret, if there is any regrets, no regrets on a great night. But yeah, too much Ryan Howard. If I would have left Ryan Howard out, I'd have cashed the $850 I gave out on the timeline, the $550 I gave out on the timeline. But we was 1 point away from cashing the plus 2,500 with Leisure.
Crazy. Leisha. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, Leisha. Boom.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You there. And she was trying, but it's okay. I told you I was going to try and get the Sparks live. I didn't buy the stock at the lowest point like we tried to, but they still came back and won the game. We got them at plus 6.5. Cash both of our builders, 110 and plus 250. And Queen Azure, I told y'all, man, I learned Azure every which way yesterday, man. And she really came through, man. Azure, I wanted the 20. We couldn't get her, man. So that's that, man. Shout out to the homie Kev in this thing.
Good, it was good.
I see you, Kev. Hitting them tickets. I see y'all. Mess with my boy Fahrenheit in here. Yo, anybody that y'all see, y'all follow. All right, man. First game. We got the Aces. Las Vegas headed to Washington, minus 10.5. Total is going up to 169.5. Very interesting. I do have a bet for this game. So I'll lead off and then let Flo. I got a few bets for this game. But I'll lead off and let Flo talk about what he likes. So first off, Asia Wilson. I played so right now her over 20.5 is like minus 157, but as we often do, her 20 points is minus 142. So I put that with the Liberty first half, and that's a plus 113. So Asia to score 20 points in the Liberty first half, minus 400. You put those together, that's a plus 113. Love the spot. It's Queen Asia. It is what it is. Last time she played Washington, she had 40. So we always gonna look to her to come back again and repeat that strong performance. It's not like I expect them to be like, oh, we about to like double team or trick. Like I don't think Washington has the capacity to do that. They still not healthy. Ariel Atkins, I think she's a little sleeper today. I would expect her to get low 20 minutes. We was on her under last game in a hit because I didn't see why her line was the same as it normally would be when she plays 30 minutes. So I wouldn't be surprised if she sneak and play like 20, 25 minutes. But if we get a line on the Don, it's under. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's 12 and a half, 13 and a half, it's under. Della Don not going to play more than 15 minutes today. She played 18 minutes like a week ago. That's it. I don't see her playing no more than 18 minutes. I don't see her playing no more than 15 minutes. So I say all that to say this. They don't have the capacity to double Asia Wilson, in my opinion. They don't got the bodies, and they ain't got the scoring to even risk Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, or Chelsea Gray going off. Like the other teams, how we talk about how other teams may have figured out a better way to defend the Aces. I don't think Washington can do that. So with that being said, it's not like we need Asia Wilson to go crazy. Just for her to have 20, she's had this number 3 of the last 4. 5 of the last 8, it's looking like something like that, or 6 of the last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 of the last 9. All right. So yeah, Asia Wilson. We on that. Got some blunt money bets. If y'all follow the show, y'all already know like the auto blunt money bets coming with that. But that's what I'm on. That's the only straight bet that I have. I can get into some leans a little later, but I want to give out official picks first, and then we can kind of shoot the shit about the game for a minute. So what you want officially, Flo?
I got 4 in this spot, and I like it a lot because, one, that pace thing I've been telling you about. Yeah, I'm unloading the clip. If it's the Aces, I'm always riding the Aces. I'll lose money with the Aces with a smile. Last 10 games, obviously the different wrinkle is Shakira Austin is getting more minutes, and they're slowly bringing her back. And Della Don's going to go in, so they tend to play slower when Della Don's in there. But Aces, last 10 games, pace. Aces 1, Mystics 3. Say less. And when the pace is up, you already know it's going to be them guards running crazy. Now, the big thing, another thing off the court is I like is the Aces were at the White House yesterday. All of them at the White House. So I like to think about this season. I think the Aces will win the title. And if this is like the championship Blu-ray or the championship movie, this chapter is going to be the footage of them at the White House and them going crazy against the Mystics. So my 4 plays for this game, I have Chelsea Plum's threes over 2.5 and minus 128. She's played 4 matchups versus the Mystics in the last 2 years. She's over 3 in all 3 of them. The Mystics are allowing the second most threes to guards in the last 10. That's why we'll get into prospects later, but that's why, I mean, you talk about that Kelsey and Jackie 4.5 threes, that should be at 5 because Kelsey could hit 3-4, Jackie hit 3-4. But, let's keep your voice down because whenever we said prospects, like the feds be in here and be bumping all these picks before we get off of here. That's my first play. My second is I also like Kelsey Plum to get those assists at 4.5 at minus 106. Now, the Aces can do this thing where their secondary ball handler sometimes could be Jackie Young, but mostly it's Kelsey. She had 10 last time versus the Mystics. Mystics are bleeding assists the last couple of weeks. This defense is not the same one we saw early in the season when they had their full players, full health, and everything. So I like the 5 assists because I think, one, they give up. I like to look at the WNBA as like there's defense against the primary ball handler and the secondary ball handler. They're giving up assists to everyone, but the secondary ball handler is going crazy. Like I want to say, did they play? I want to say the Dallas Wings recently. I think Sabley went crazy with the assists. So I love those assists with Kelsey at 4.5. I won't bore you with numbers. Third play is I'm going first half minus 5.5. I know the Chicago Sky, they didn't cover that last game, but this is the Aces. Like I'm not overthinking this. Like we've never seen a number this low in forever. It's a bad defense. The pace is going to be fast. They just were at the White House. Asia has an amazing matchup. Like we don't have lines at DraftKings, which is why I haven't taken anything Asia yet, but her points are in play. Her rebounds are in play. She should score like 27 points today. Like she should go crazy. It's Della Don, who great player, but it's just dinged up, not fully healthy. Queen Egbo, Shakira Austin, Misha Hines. Like, no one's got anything for her. So I'm going to definitely play Asia Wilson something later, but I'm going with the Aces first half. And my long shot for this game is first basket.
That's a blow.
Okay.
That's a blow money bet. We still trying to bring them on to the
show.
Yeah. It's okay. But you got any more bets?
Just to recap, because I threw a lot out there. It was
Plum
threes, Plum's assists, and the Aces first half, and I'm 100% playing an Asia Wilson points something. Like it's probably going to be at 20.5 or 20, but I'm just waiting for DraftKings to give us a line before I lock something in here.
Okay, give me a first off, we definitely agree on Queen Asia. And we about to have goddesses. Like we about to have a deity on this channel sooner or later because we starting to get crowded with the queens, and it's a bunch of nations. So it could be like 300 queens, but like sooner, like Asia and Jordan Canada and Nafisha Collier, them the first three in Satu. Them like the ones that could be like goddesses on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this Asia or Fee tonight, let's try and get some goddess stats tonight. But so we agree with Asia there. I tried to find a way. I don't think we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I ain't as patient with you because I don't know when DraftKings is gonna drop that damn Asian line, and I feel like we taking that advantage of.
We could be here all day.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm taking advantage of that Asian, but you can always, since we both basically like Asia to have 20 plus points, you can always go on DraftKings and do the 20 plus the Aces money line, which is probably smarter than my 20 plus the Liberty first half, which is plus money. So Kelsey Plum, love that look. We'll get to that later with blow money bets. Love that look. Y'all can just look at what Kelsey Plum did the last time. Look at what Kelsey Plum been doing passing the ball. But just look what she did the last time she played them. And what was the third one you said you was on? I forgot.
Plum's threes, her dimes, and the
Plum's three. Oh yeah, Kelsey Plum three. That'll go without saying. Okay, so what I want to do is real quick just give a game script. I do see the Della Don. I see her points are available on DraftKings for SGP. I'm telling y'all now, if you're gonna do anything with that, do it solo. Do not put that with nothing else, man. It's a Don. She could have 20 points in 15 minutes, but don't put that with something else and be mad when she only played 13 minutes and the something else hit. Don't do it. Try to find a leg. Like if you're gonna play her 20 points, which is, and this is, you know what I'm saying, this is kind of a game script talk. But if you're gonna play, or even if you like her, because right now, if her prop is listed, I pray her prop is listed. But on DraftKings right now, you getting 15 at minus 190, which is telling you her point prop is probably gonna be 16.5. I pray we get a 16.5. That's gonna be my first ever 2-unit play on this channel. All right. So please, if y'all gonna play her that 20, which is plus 165. Man, play that shit with like Asia Wilson 15 or Chelsea Gray 10 or Chelsea Gray 5 assists. One of these builder legs that's like 90%. All right. But aside from that, I think this is an Aces spot. I can't trust the Aces right now. I love what Flo is saying about the White House. So that's why I would lean toward them. I would lean toward the under and I would not Aces game. I would lean toward the under. I'm not betting the Aces under, but I would lean toward the under just because as the Mystics get more healthy, you're going to get that defensive-minded team. I don't know if Natasha Cloud is going to play or not today. Let me look that up. Last time I checked, she was questionable. If y'all know in the comments, y'all let me know. I'll look that up in a second. But we could get a Mystics team that's like, almost whole. If you get Natasha Cloud playing, you get Don coming back, giving you 20 minutes. Shakira Austin is ramping up. She looked really good in her last finish. You're starting to get one of the best teams in the league looking good a Saturday night at home. So if you're going to rock with them, I would do what Flo say. I would try to get in, get out off of that momentum of them girls going to the White House, maybe feeling themselves, feeling like Camilla Harris. Shout out to the VP. Maybe she feel like she watching the game or something like that. And they come out with a little more intensity. But the way the Aces been playing, y'all, and Flo already said this, we can't trust the Aces. The Aces are the Denver Nuggets right now. That's what Flo said, and I trust that. And I don't even think they're the Nuggets because the Nuggets, you can say they're the Nuggets because they're in contention. We didn't think when the Nuggets started folding that they were going to be the champs. But they are a team that will basically know we get into the chip or the only team that can really, really scare us is the Liberty. So right now, you may not be getting that dog that's trying to beat teams by 20 and 30. I feel like if we was going to get that, we would have got that with the Sky. Maybe the game before the Sky. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, y'all just got embarrassed all them games against New York. Then y'all was slipping against Atlanta and then all these other, but they continuously come out and, so I can see them trying to right the ship early, but they could just get tired at the end of the game. So I would lean Mystics if I had to play anything. I would lean under. and I told y'all about how I feel about the props in this game. Flo, you want to give like a game script or anything before we move to the next game?
Yeah, my game script is like, get them up out of here ASAP. Like, this is a bad defense. Like, I can't state enough that like I don't have any Chelsea Gray play today, but I'm like, man, like, I mean, I'll tell you a play I have later. But yeah, this is like a terrible matchup for the Mystics. Like the pace, they have no one for Aja, they have no one for Jackie. Like Chelsea Gray, like who they gonna put on her? Like can't put Tasha Cloud on her, like she's too big. But then if you put Tasha Cloud on like Kelsey Plum is probably too fast. And if you just look at the matchups, it's just like a nightmare. My only thought on this game is that like while the Mystics have been playing faster, their only chance is they gotta slow this game down and like bloody it up, like kind of like what the Dallas Wings did, what the Liberty did. Like they've got to like get Queen Egbo out there and like, yo, listen, we know you can't stop Aja, but like just lean on her for 40 minutes. Like put your elbow on her back. Because that's what the Liberty did when the Liberty were able to beat them in that Commissioner's Cup. That's what the Dallas Wings were doing. You're getting Tiara McCown's like, hey, every time she comes on the block, put elbow in the back. Just nudge her. See if the ref will call the foul. And that's the one thing. You can get in Aja's head a little bit. Like if you start like bumping her and she goes in the lane, the shot rolls out,
That's
she doesn't get a whistle. Like she kind of gets off her game a little bit. So, you know, they have a smart coaching staff. I got to imagine like that's the like Misha Hines Allen, like we need all 6 fouls. Queen Egbo, we need all 6 fouls. Like take the fouls, we'll live with it. We have Shakira back, Della Don's back. Like, use all these fouls because they got to bloody this game up because they let the Aces run. It's going to get ugly.
All right, man.
And the Aces, and the Aces, this is a potential look ahead spot because they do have the Liberty coming up as well.
Oh, great. That is a great point. That is a great point. All right, man. So that's what it is. Again, if you're watching this on Twitter, give us a retweet. We appreciate that. If you're watching this on YouTube, sub to the channel, Kingmaker Sports, or just search Blunt Money Bets and Sports with Flow. My guy teasing this thing. See, this is where you hit the go button. Teasing this thing. First half under 84. Okay. I like that. First half under. Tasha's playing. Oh, Tasha's playing. See, and that's what I'm saying, Flo. Just a small pushback. I think I like the Aces first half with you, but Washington fully whole, I think they're a good defensive team, like great defensive team. What do you think? Do you think they're a great defensive team whole or
I
not?
do. I do. But you know what's like stuck in my head? It's like that game against the first half against the Fever. Granted, it was on the road and it was the first game with Della Don and just getting everyone back. Like they just look like a team that like was playing one way when Della Don and Shakira Austin weren't there. It was more like dueling banjos with like Cloud and Sykes. And now that Della Don was in there, you could tell like Cloud was like, oh, should I attack here? Like, no, get Elena the ball. Like, it was like more hesitation. So, granted, they have more practice time. This is like second game. Like, Della Don didn't play the last one. But
yeah, and they still not game.
Yeah, but it just feels like they need like a couple games to like kind of get their rhythm, kind of get their unity, so cohesion. Because like the Fever were like, man, I can't get that out of my head. Like that first half, how the Fever were just running up and down on them. Aaliyah Boss was running crazy. Kelsey Mitchell was going crazy. Like, I'm like, man, if the Fever can do that, what the hell the Ace is going to do to y'all?
It's a good point. All right. Mamu Best, that's what's up. I'm a
Mamu Best.
Mamu Best, what's up? And my boy Tease again, he gave out that first half under. That first half under, y'all might want to tell that's Tease. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it to Steve. Aces have Liberty Tuesday at Barclays. Tread lightly, yes, sir. No Mystics props crazy. Yeah, only on Prize Picks, but that's because the Don. I want the Don props, but I'm telling you now, I want. Well, now I might leave Sykes, but let Sykes open up at 18-19 under because they whole again. They almost whole again. They're not whole again, but you get into the point where Ariel Atkins is gonna be low to mid 20s. Shakira Austin, this will be like her 4th game back. She's gonna be low to mid 20s. So I'm very interested to see what them props open up. And we got a lot of time too. What's the vibes, my boy? What's the vibes, gang? Yeah, we're gonna keep, man. Let's do it, man. We'll be on the run. Let's keep it going. Only way to stay on the run is to keep running. Mystics need this game. They're on the edge of the playoffs. That's a good point, Tease. That's a good point. Yeah, they do. They better finish strong. Sandwich spot for the Aces. Liberty on deck next, and Washington all over again. Interesting. So Washington get them twice in 3 games. Wow. Okay. All right. Next game. Liberty, the New York Liberty headed to the Minnesota Lynx. The Liberty -9 on DraftKings, plus 8.5 on FanDuel. Shop around depending on what you like. Over under 167. Just to give a little background on the game, Liberty coming off that exhilarating win where they stole one,
Yep.
and cashed us out with that Jonquel Jones double-double. The Lynx coming off beating Dallas, doing what this is what Dallas does. They just lose back-to-back games when they should get revenge spots. Nope, we're just going to lose the second game too. Now they did miss Satu, but they didn't cover our first half, our first quarter. I ain't feel that. Because they should have rolled for Queen Satu. They ain't right for Queen Satu. So yeah, coming off beating the Lynx, coming off beating Dallas back-to-back games. One of those we called, the second one. So yeah, y'all know how I feel about this game, but I let my boy Flo lead and give his plays, and then I'll follow behind him. Pause.
Yeah, going heavier than usual. It's 2 games. It's 4 plays each game. Don't blame me if you don't want to tell all of them. Yeah, it's just one of those, like, if I'm shooting hot from the field, like if I have a bad day, then I'll scale it back. But first play is Jonquel Jones's rebounds. What I did was, because right now it's at, I want to say like 10.5 minus something on, like minus like 130 something on FanDuel. Originally before it was like 11.5, and I noticed the discrepancy where you could take the 10 rebounds on DraftKings, and I put it with Nafisa Collier's 2 rebounds, and I got that at minus 25. So I'm building the entire ladder up to 15. So it's 10, 125.
This guy with the blunt money bets. I'm just joking. Go
I
ahead.
mean, listen, we're here. I gotta say, because I studied these numbers. I've never seen anything this crazy in my life. Like, so real quick, just to tell you what I did. I did the 12 at 170 and the 15 at 425. Centers versus the Lynx. Like, I'm not trying to bore y'all with numbers, and I know y'all got stuff to do.
No, bore them. We got some nerds too.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. I'm just gonna read the numbers, like in order of like the centers they face. Rebounds: McCown 18 and 16, Boston 13, Elizabeth Williams 9, Jonquel 17, Alyssa 20, Alyssa 14, Misha Hines, Allen, and Queen Egbo combined 14, Aja 14. She's not the center, but she's the big that grabs the rebounds. You get the point. The tired legs from the other night scare me. The fact that they had such a thrilling win and the letdown, and the fact the aces are coming up, that scares me too. But it's the trend is so ridiculous. Like, to take the 10 for minus 125, like almost like gotta do it. Like, it's crazy. My second play for this game is I'm going with my queen Benai Jelani. I think this is a Benai Jelani spot. The line opened at 9.5 minus 128. I took it there, jumped up to 10.5 at minus 113. I like it there too. 11 points and 17 points in 2 games versus the Lynx. The Lynx have a giant hole at small forward. I love the youth and exuberance of Diamond Miller, but Benai's too crafty of a veteran. I think that she's someone who could get fouls on Diamond Miller, who can go at Diamond Miller. And I think that she's going to have, when they go to the backup small forward or have Diamond in there, regardless, is a clear mismatch. They're going to have that open 3 on the elbow for her as well. So she's got to stick that shot. But I love the points for her in this matchup. She's kind of like an up and down. Like, sometimes she'll be at 9, 10. But as of late, she's been hitting that number. So I really like this spot. Because last game was a game where you saw a lot of usage with Jonquel and Brianna Stewart and Ionescu shooting a bunch. And I just like for this Liberty team to say, like, you know what? Let Laney take care of them today. Like, love Laney in this spot. Third play for this game, I have Brianna Stewart's 2 threes. You could take the 2 by itself. It's at minus 140 something. But I took the 2 threes and I put it with the Aces money line to handle business, and I got that at minus 104. She has 3 points made and 1 3-pointer made versus the Lynx this season. The attempts are 9 and 6. The Lynx over the last 10 games are allowing the most 3-point attempts to forwards. And I'm just trusting the math, as I always say. I'm just a sucker for math. And I think Brianna Stewart's going to put up 2. You know, it's a leaky Lynx defense. And my fourth play for this game I have is Nafisa Collier over 7.5 rebounds at minus 106. Liberty do not give up rebounds a lot of times to centers, but the power forward's been getting it in. DeWanna Bonner is kind of eye-opening how she was snatching those rebounds last game and lately. So really like Nafisa Collier to get those weak side rebounds. She had 8 in her alone matchup against the Liberty. And the one that I'm not there on, I have too many plays, but Sabrina Ionescu, I liked her assist coming into today. And the 5 is at like minus 118. She's 5 assists away from 600. So whenever I'm hearing something like that, I'm definitely going to be like, okay, cool. 5 assists, lock it up. So there's some other looks I like for this game on the prize picks, but I'll stop there. So to recap, the 4 I'm on is Nafisa Collier, 7.5. Queen Benai Jelani, 10.5 points. Stu York, 2 threes, and the Aces money line at minus 104. and the Jonquel Jones rebound ladder. A lot of exposure today. I don't blame you if you don't want to join everything I'm on. For one of my favorite plays, please ask. I don't mind telling you, but yeah, I'm just going out there because it's been such a ridiculous week that I'm like, you know what? If I'm feeling it, I'm going to shoot from the field.
This is what we do on this channel.
Mm.
You don't even got to explain to viewers of this channel, because viewers of this channel know Dream will have 10 straight bets. Like, so, and like they know this. I'm lately I've been chilling. Like, I had one yesterday, I'm only 2 today. So yeah, you don't gotta explain yourself, man. Go ahead, let it go. I tell people play all mine. Just play them for less, but you know, like what you play what you like, leave what you don't. One bet for this, gave it out on the timeline. Still love it where it's at. Y'all already know how I feel about my girls, the Lynx. Get up. Plus 9.5 is what I gave out last night. Plus 8.5, plus 9. Take it. It's a Saturday night. Shout out to another goal, Rob Vino. I got this from him, and I got to stop betting against damn favorites on Friday, Saturday nights. I got to be very careful. But, like, that's the spot he always speaks to. Like, big dogs or just dogs in general at home on a Friday, Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just something more. So you got to think, like, they got the Liberty coming to their house. And first of all, I called the first 2 times that they played the Liberty. I think they already covered the last 2 times. One of them was without Fisher. First time they beat them without Fisher in Minnesota. Then the second game, I think Minnesota was up, and then New York came back. If New York covered, they covered barely. But either way it goes, y'all know how I feel about Minnesota. Similar to Washington, but Washington is banged up. I just think Minnesota is a really, really good team. They might have started off 0-6. There was injuries, messed up, but they don't even need Diamond Miller like that. Like Diamond Miller, they got the other old girl, the rookie coming in, who's like more of a, honestly, she probably don't got the ceiling as Diamond Miller, but she more stable. She just gonna come in and shoot. That's it.
Yeah,
She's gonna come in, stretch the floor, shoot. She's not gonna come in and do all the Diamond Miller stuff. She also might not come in and give you 30 like Diamond Miller, but she's not gonna cut, or a triple double, but she's not gonna come in like looking the reason why we've been fading Diamond lately. So give me the Lynx at home. I think the Lynx gonna win the game. So y'all should already know where we're going with the.
I don't blame you.
Y'all should know where we're going with the blunt money bets, all right? But we're gonna
Since we're here, just to get your thoughts real quick, a little quick tangent.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little crazy that the Aces, like, to win the title is like minus 210 at some spots? Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, to me, I'm like, I get it. The Liberty had their fun, roughed them up, but like, do we honestly think that the New York Liberty are going to beat the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA Finals? Like, the Liberty are too up and down. Like, the last game, I was on Jonquel's points, and I'm sitting there frustrated while they jack up all these 3-pointers because, like, it took them the entire game of being down 15 points to realize that, like, DeWanna Bonner was on them. So I don't understand, like, they have these stretches where they look so brilliant, where they play from inside out, like you like to say, and then they'll just go right back to being a 3-point shooting team that's going to shoot all these reckless 3-pointers halfway in the shot clock. Like, they're just such a janky team. Like, I'm just shocked that it's like minus 210, honestly.
Well, this is funny because longtime viewers of this channel, we call them the Dreamers, longtime viewers of this channel will find this funny because this is the Knicks expert asking me, the #1 Liberty hater, why, and the #1 Aces lover, why do I think this minus 210? And I'm telling y'all now, I cashed out on all my Aces straights. I told y'all, like, every time I had extra money, I was just putting it on the Aces, putting it on the Aces, putting it on the Aces. I cashed out. I saw enough, bro. Like, I don't know about a series, but like, until the Aces prove to me that they are, like, they can really shoot you, like, win a series shooting the ball, I think they can be had, man. Because New York, they can beat you different ways. Now, yeah, New York can, just like Aces, they cannot play defense, but they can beat you defensively. They can. Between Jonquel Jones and Breanna Stewart and Laney, they can, you know, make up for Johansson and old girl. That's what they did against the Aces. They done shut the Aces down a couple times. So if you can shut that team down, oh yeah, you can shut anybody down. And that's who we talking about is the Aces to begin with. And to me, what I've spoken to, why I've done a 180 on the New York Liberty, where I was just like, oh God, ain't no way in hell. First time, I mean, y'all know I don't got to go through it. I just faded the shit out of New York. First time they played, I just trifected. Aces was going to win by 20. Why is this line so close? And they did. But I've done a 180. New York with them damn threes, bro. Sabrina and Marie Johansson, Aces don't got that. That's something I will continue to say on this channel that I think is the difference between the two teams. The Aces have scorers and the Liberty has shooters. So Marie Johansson, you cannot ever leave her open from three. Ever. Sabrina Ionescu, you cannot ever leave her open from three. Plus, they shooting 30-footers. They shooting threes off of picks. They shooting fadeaway threes like Stephen Clay. Whereas the New York girls, you can get away. Like if Kelsey go two, we ain't gonna put that on Kelsey. Okay, if Jackie Young go 2 for 6, then you ain't shocked. Even though she leading the league in 3-point percentage, you're not shocked if she go 2 for 6. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Chelsea Gray. Yeah, all these are scorers who can knock down shots, but and Chelsea Gray would definitely come off a pick and hit you with a fadeaway three from time to time. But to me, if Breanna Stewart and Marie Johansson played for the Aces, you would not see this double team shit that you're seeing with Asia Wilson. No chance in hell. You would not be able to do it because it's the shooters. I think they defended Asia like that because they don't have the shooting. So I say all that to say this. If it's -1, if it's 150, maybe I could get there. But honestly, I'm not even looking in the future market no more with the WNBA. I'm looking to bet that game to game, man. I'm looking to bet it game to game, just like we do in the NBA series, where like when New York was down 2-0, everybody and their mama against Cleveland. What did everybody and their mama do? Or was it even 2-0 or was it 1-1? Was it 1-1?
Wait, and which series against us did again?
The Liberty. Not the Liberty, the Knicks. You know when the Knicks was when they played Cleveland in the playoffs?
It was 1-1 after 2 games.
Okay, everybody and their mama bet New York game 3. It didn't matter that the series was tied. Everybody just knew like going home to New York, it's a Knicks spot. And that's how I'm gonna be betting the Aces Liberty in the finals, man. I'm not betting them.
Yeah. And I feel you on that. And like, hey, I respect your opinion. I think that having like, disagreement is healthy. Like, I think that's how you get the best out of everyone. I'm still like, listen, it's one of those things where it's like we've seen it 2 times. Like, I get it. Like in New York, they smacked them up. Commissioner's Cup, biggest game, smacked them up. Got you. But listen, the scariest team that I've seen this season, all season, is a pissed off Aces team. There's a reason that on my timeline I say the term Aces Avalanche. Because think back to that first game, that game in New York where they were down like 10 points in the first quarter, and then that Aces Avalanche came and they scored like 15 in a row. To me, the Aces, like when they're rolling, are the scariest thing in this league. Yes, they have flaws. Yes, like you could talk about their lack of depth. Their defense can be janky at times. The truth is, it's like, like come to the playoffs, like those rotations are getting shortened up. I love Marie Johannes. Like, she's amazing. Like, my nickname, I call her Submarine because she can splash that thing from 30. Like, she's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But 1 year ago, I saw Asia versus Breanna Stewart in that conference finals or the semifinals, whatever you want to call it. Asia was running 38, 39 minutes and looked like prime Olajuwon. Blocks, rebounds, scoring everywhere. Now, like, the counter of that could easily be, well, versus John Quell. John Quell tends to clamp her down, so I'll give you that. But Chelsea Gray
is crazy to me, bro. I don't want to get on a tangent. We don't want to get, but that's crazy to me. But finish your point.
Yeah, but just to wrap it up, because I know we're trying to talk about today. But the thing that like always sticks out to me about this game is like, if we're doing like who are the best players on these two teams in like a playoff, like a finals, it's Asia 1 and Chelsea 3. Like Brown's 2. Like Chelsea Gray is better than like by far. And no disrespect to Sabrina, but like it's like Chelsea Gray here, whatever Liberty you want to give me like there. That is big game Chelsea who could like put up 20 every game in her sleep. And the Liberty got no one for her. Like they try to switch Benigel Laney onto her. And how did that work out? So listen, no disrespect to the Liberty, that's the hometown team. I want them to win the chip. I think this is going to be a great series if it gets to that. But, man, I think people are slipping on this Aces team. Like, they're still the best team. Like, they're just bored. Like, I don't know. I'm always going to ride for the Aces. They're scary. Listen, Breanna Stewart's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Asia Wilson's better. Asia Wilson plays better defense. Asia Wilson's more consistent scorer. Breanna Stewart has games where she just disappears. Go look at the last 2 weeks of Breanna Stewart. Like, no knock on her. She's phenomenal. Where the hell Breanna Stewart been? Where is she against the Sun? Where is she against the Aces? Everybody had all this smoke for Asia Wilson and what she did in them games last week. Where was Breanna Stewart in them games? She was terrible. If the Liberty had lost those games, everybody would be like, wow, Breanna Stewart was shooting like 35% in them games.
But that's
what I had nothing to say about her, though. It's
But
crazy
that's
how
how
that one
this.
goes.
But that's how this MVP thing go.
It's true.
As long as you win, don't nobody care. When you start losing,
Yep. Everybody gonna say
now
something.
it's like, well, nah. See, if you the MVP, I shouldn't have lost. That's how it is. But I agree with you. I think Asia better. All right, we're gonna get into builders and blunt money bets, but let me get through the comments. I feel like I gotta run them all back real quick, so I'll real quick. Donald said, "My guy, appreciate you tapping in. The GOAT already in them thing. He already in here. See what's good, fellas. Kev, Cheyenne came through in the first half because yeah, I didn't see that in the first half.
Yeah.
That was a good call in the first half. Yeah, she did
Thank
come
God.
through in the first half.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit at 50. He
It's
got
good
big
Fahrenheit.
again. Larry, yeah, I appreciate
Hey,
you
glad to
too,
help out,
man.
Larry.
Appreciate you tuning in. Anytime we can help, bro. Asia today, I think so. Cloud is day to day today. Yeah, T says she playing though. Mystic starters on all low management minus sites. And honestly, I won't be surprised if we see Shakira like normal minutes for Shakira often or very close. T's on that Lynx, on that Aces first half under 84. He said Tasha Cloud is playing. Yeah, show some love. Mamu Best always in here with the vibe. What up, Mamu Best? I put you in the contest yesterday, even though you ain't retweet, because you always retweet the show. So I'm like, yeah, she must not have seen it. So you was the only one in the contest yesterday who wasn't who ain't retweet the show. Aces have Liberty Tuesday at Barclays. Tread lightly. Yup, no Mystic spots. Yeah, we talked about that. My boy Devin in here. Sandwich spot for the Aces. Yep, we talked about that. Lynx first quarter. I love that spot. I'm about to start getting with my boy Tease. Tease be stacking these first quarter and the money lines too. Like he had the Phoenix. Who was it? I forgot. Maybe it was Connecticut. I don't know. It was recently. He be smacking these dogs, and it's a good spot too. It's a good spot because you get like 3 points, and it's nothing for it to be 19-17. Yeah. Either way, in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's a great spot. I like that. How much y'all think Deladon play? No more than 17 minutes.
17 and 18 minutes probably.
Yeah. What's the buys, fellas? Good night. 2 in a row. Yeah, let's go. Went crazy on the FIBA this morning. Yeah, I'm watching FIBA. I'm telling. It's this dude named Pips. I follow. Pips NBA. I'm basically telling him, my boy A1 Fantasy. I ain't even trying, y'all. I'm college started. I got college for y'all when we get done with this. NFL will be here and like next week. I'm gonna leave people where it's at. I'm gonna watch though. Tough spot for the Liberty traveling from Connecticut to Minnesota, then back to the East Coast. Barclays Tuesday.
I thought about that. Like that's an excellent point. Like I don't know what to do with that because they had that stretch where they played on say like 3 games, 5 days, 4 games, 6 days, something like that, and then like had to get on the red eye, go to LA, and they smacked the Sparks in the first half. And Sabrina had an interview where she talked about like we're a team that's not building excuses. Nobody wants to hear it. So game in, game out, we got to get it done. So I don't know. That's definitely an excellent point, though. I don't want to minimize the point. It's an excellent point, but I just thought it was interesting Sabrina said that.
Yeah. Todd said, give me numbers all day. Love that Laney look for sure.
She a baller.
Laney make us proud, baby. Okay, Laney getting love. Laney a baller. She put Laney getting love.
I love Laney.
Laney. She's consistent, but she need to shoot some more for me. I'm giving Laney all this love. How about shoot the damn ball, girl?
Her and Tiffany Hayes, they should throw.
Shoot.
Her and Tiffany Hayes should throw a party together and learn how to pull a damn three.
Yeah. McBride over 15 and a half. That's Kayla the Builder. McBuckets get 20. Yeah, that's Kayla the Builder. Now, y'all know how I am with these props, y'all. I'm a rigid old man when it comes to that. Once we start smacking at a number, we was on Kayla 12 and a half, 13 and a half, not even 13, 11 and a half, 12 and a half. Once it get past that, I'm done. That don't mean I don't think she's going to continue to go over the number, but I just can't do it. It's the same with Brittany Sykes, why you haven't seen me bet Brittany Sykes over 16, 17 and a half in like 2 weeks. Because once it gets to where I think is the highest, I'm cool in it. But I do think Kayla the Builder have a good day today. She's going to be on the builder that we talk about next. That's why her name is Kayla the Builder. She's a model of consistency. She's going to get her 12 every single solitary game, knock on wood. I think Kayla, and you got to attack them Liberty guards. As always. So Kayla, that's Kayla the Builder tonight. That's also Diamond Miller, but we don't know what the minutes Diamond gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Diamond Miller, I think, has got 22 minutes or less, 3 straight games. And we've been on our unders too, for sure. Get that McBride 20 plus 200.
You ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
Kayla see that Liberty Seafoam and she just goes crazy.
Me and Teeth might have a little collab. Me and Tease don't do prop collabs. I'll be his first ever collab because I'm about to give out a blunt money bet that I like for plus 200. So we could just put them both together
Tease is a
for a
killer.
collab.
Tease is a killer.
Yeah, Tease that guy. Jonquel Jones, points plus rebounds, doesn't add up with the individual lines. What you talking about, Willis? 20 and a half and what, 9.5? That do match up. It's 31. Right?
Is this like on Prize Picks?
He must be talking about, yeah, he got to be talking Prize Picks because that's the only place that we get points and rebounds. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless he talk about DraftKings builders, but I don't think he talking about that. But we about to get into that. We already took a points plus rebounds on one ticket, and we're gonna probably whip up a collab too. Okay.
How crazy is that? Diamond Miller's at 8.5 points.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
that's insanity.
Aces, she might go under, bro.
Yeah,
Aces will need to keep the pace and make their buckets if they want to beat the Liberty.
Very true.
Yeah, yes.
Very true.
Yep. I'm partial to the Liberty future plus 975 before all the moves went through. That's why you have to keep your ear to the ground, get that money. That's a fact.
Big facts.
Forgetting about Stewie. You right?
I love Stewie. Like, listen, it's gonna sound like I'm disrespectful.
White female Magic
Johnson. I'm dead.
Yo, wait.
Marine, listen. I love Marine, but like, yo, I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back to my Knicks. She just reminds me too much of like John Starks. Like, she gonna be shooting 5 for 9 from 3 or 1 for 11. You don't know which one you're getting. You don't know which one you're getting.
Think about Marie, she gonna let it go.
Yup. I love the confidence though, because she doesn't hesitate ever.
I'm like, damn, girl, you could have got a little more open. She's like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, she got like that Euro.
My boy, the timeout. I ain't seen him in a minute. What's good? Aces are great, but the lack of depth could come back to bite in the playoffs. They stars have to play so many minutes. I mean, especially if you get a little banged up before playoffs. But like my man Flo was saying, like once you get to the playoffs, you're gonna shorten the rotations anyway. You see what I mean? Liberty are deep. Liberty are
very deep.
That's no question.
Very deep.
Liberty are. I've learned that. I didn't know that. I was not familiar with their game, but we was talking about the other Kayla who come off the bench. She nice for the league.
Kayla Thornton.
Kayla Thornton. She nice.
Yeah, she's
nice. I can see any other live chat comments where maybe leave and come back to the app, Mom. Who best? Maybe leave and come back. 3-time always in here with the vibes. Good afternoon.
3-time.
Happy Saturday. Cuz was good. More great moments. Starting college football. Yeah, I got those vibes for y'all in a minute. I think Jonquel not used enough. Forget Laney. She gets the shots, misses a few. She needs to drive, post up. Yeah, Jonquel. But Jonquel be BSing. Jonquel, like, why did it take Jonquel to the third quarter to start putting them girls under the basket? What did I tell y'all?
Bro, I was watching this game and I had your voice in my head because she had the slumped shoulders, bad first. I'm like, oh, it's the classic game Dream always talks about.
I'm like, that's why it's so. She's the queen of the channel for sure. But it's like, baby, like I know her dad. Hopefully her dad's still alive. I know he watching it like, baby, what we do all this working out for? If you don't take her little ass, and they literally came back because they just gave her the ball,
bro.
They just Aaliyah Boston. Are you watching? Same thing, shorty. Yeah. Same thing. Starks.
Hey, Starks my favorite player of all time after Kobe. Like, no disrespect, man. I love Starks.
I gotta jump on with y'all next show. Yeah, Teach, man, you never been on the channel yet. Good word, bro. I feel like it was her and her soul. She did with her ex-teammates dirty. Yeah. Honestly, bro.
That's actually a good point.
That's a great point, bro. Cause she was that dog, but she's such a sweet girl too, though. She just could be. She might not be a dog. Everybody not a dog like Satu or Natasha.
Bro, you could tell she plays like Jason. That's an excellent analogy. I'm gonna steal that.
What?
Marine is white chocolate.
Yes, except for I don't never see her pass.
Bro, you gotta look at it when she passes. Like her like she'll swing it to the other side of the floor and just like overhead like. I'm like, you could have just done a chest pass, but I get it. Like you, Marine. Like I love Marine. She's amazing.
I'm gonna leave 3-time builder up there. Then let's get through these blunt money bets. Let me write down for the timestamps. 45-10. All right. So y'all already know what straights we on. 10 straights all together. 2 for me. A lot of looks for me. 8 for him. I'm gonna get through all my blunt money bets with builders first, and then blood money bets. Let me see. The first game will be. Well, yeah. Let's just do the aces. Forget the aces. Let's just get out the way. Okay. Builder minus 130 on DraftKings. Chelsea Gray 12 points. We used to do this for 15. That's crazy. Chelsea Gray 12 points. Jackie Young 12 points. Kelsey Plum 12 points minus 130. I'll run that back. Builder's been going wham. This is a half unit play. Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum all to have 12 points. Don't worry, party play people. I'm gonna have y'all. I'm gonna make sure I put it in the timestamps.
You said that was Kelsey Gray and Jackie for 12?
Huh?
You said that was Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie for 12?
Yeah, all the guards for 12.
Urgent,
minus 130. Party play people. And I don't even know if I got my banner up. Damn, I'm ratchet as hell today. My bad, y'all. Party play people. Y'all know the vibes. Second half, everybody under PRA. Yep. Everybody. That's the system. Just, if I don't ever give out an official party play, that's gonna be the look. That's the system. Second half, under everybody PRA. Now, obviously, somebody like Asia Wilson, she's a party play killer. She is, so it's tough. We got Asia today, but maybe it's a blowout, and it is what it is, and she don't got to play that much in the second half. Same thing with New York, all right? So that's what it is with the party play, because people be DMing me about party play. It's really the same system, man. It's the same system. So that's a minus 130. And then I have a minus 115 in the Lynx game. Queen Nafisha Collier, 15. Kayla, the Builder McBride, 12. And Sabrina Ionescu, 10. All of those are points. That's minus 115, half a unit. I'll run that back again. Nafisha Collier, 15. Sabrina Ionescu, 10. And Kayla, the Builder McBride, to have 12 points. That's a minus 115. Minus 115. All these is like 80% hit rates at the very least. Damn near 100% rate over the last 20 probably. I will give out. I'm on DraftKings with it. I don't have as much as I thought I did. And that's good because Flo got some too. I gave this out on the timeline. Oh, well, first, it's simple. Kelsey Plum. All right, so Kelsey Plum assists. Kelsey Plum to have 8 assists and the Aces money line. That's a plus 550. Then we did Kelsey Plum to have 10 assists and the Aces money line. That's a plus 1,500 on DraftKings. She had 10 assists the last time she played Washington, and she's actually been passing the ball a lot lately. And we're going to get to that on Prize Picks. Flo sniped something, and I definitely agree. So, yeah, definitely. Chelsea Plum, 8 assists. Money, and the Aces money line is plus 550. Chelsea Plum, 10 assists. And the Aces money line is plus 1,500. Gave this out on the timeline. 2 plus 200 builders. They're each plus 220. And I'll parlay them together. I play them separately and I parlay them together, okay? First game. Asia, 8 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, 5 assists. Asia, 20 points. Brittany Sykes, 12 points in the Aces money line. We'll run that back. Asia Wilson, 20 points and 8 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, 5 assists. Brittany Sykes, 12 points in the Aces money line, plus 220. If you don't want to put the Aces money line in there and you want another little thing to put in there, you can just put Chelsea Gray 10 points in there. That's a 90% hit rate over the last 10 at the least. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm telling y'all, I would have done that if I would have read them out to myself like I just did, because I don't like having too much of the Aces money line on too many blow money bets. All right, so you can sub that out or leave it. It is what it is. Next game, another plus 220, and again I'll parlay these together, and they're on my timeline. Follow me at Mr. Dreamy One. Plus 220. Sabrina, 12 points. Vandersloot, 5 assists. Jonquel Jones, 8 rebounds. Nafisha Collier, 5 rebounds. Breanna Stewart, 18 points. And Nafisha Collier, 15 points. I will run that back again and say it a little slower for y'all. Then I'll give a quick explanation of these. Sabrina Ionescu to score 12 points. Courtney Vandersloot to have 5 assists. Jonquel Jones, 8 rebounds. Nafisha Collier, 5 rebounds and 15 points. So Fee to have 15 and 5, and Breanna Stewart to have 18 points. So generally, I do builders 1 or 2 ways. It's like a gut feeling, like Azure last night when we had 10 points and 8 rebounds, and that was a plus 250. or it's something like this where we have 90% to 80% hit rates in all of these lines. That's how I make my builders. Today, I didn't really have nothing I could have made something like, 20 and 10 for Asia. That's beautiful. And that's probably like plus 250 or something like that. So I can't talk you off something like that. But today, I was just feeling like going what I felt was more of a safer route. All right. So I put that on my timeline. There y'all go. That's what I have for DraftKings WNBA. I do have a couple for I got one that I'm gonna give out, or two, and then I'm gonna let Flo give out first baskets because I seen on his timeline me and him have the exact same plays. So I'm gonna let him cook on those, and I'm gonna tell y'all I'm on FanDuel. Nafisha Collier, y'all should know this. Queen Nafisha Collier to score 25 points, and the Lynx to win plus 800.
Got to do
Didn't
it.
she just cash a plus 680 for us? Didn't Kayla the Builder just cash a plus 1,000 for us?
Yep.
We ain't going. This is what our girls do. This is what they do. They got the firepower. It's just that they're gonna play big. And don't let Diamond Miller actually show up. Then I love it.
If Diamond show up, this game's gonna get spooky for the Liberty.
It's gonna get real spooky. I'm telling y'all right now. If Diamond Miller show up, all right. And then Asia Wilson, 25 points. That's an auto bet. 25 points plus 200. That's an auto bet. Every time you ever see Asia Wilson that scored 25 at plus 200 on any site, I'm playing it. All right. I have a couple more, but I'm gonna let Flo do what he do, and I'll get back to what I have. I have a couple more. One more actually. Go ahead, Flo.
Okay,
Flo,
appreciate it. So there's a couple first baskets I took. It kind of dropped. I'm just now seeing that because I wanted to get y'all the live lines. But off in the I'm sorry, let me just get myself situated here. Okay, cool. So I'll start on the Liberty game. So my long shot on that one is for first basket. Like the tip is like I'm not 100% confident on this. Usually I'm like really strong conviction. I think the Liberty are gonna win it, but I don't know they're gonna win it. But if they win the tip, same thing I said last time. Rationale with that Jonquel Jones, Sabrina Ionescu play. Jonquel is 375 over at Caesars. Ionescu was plus 1,000. It's now 850. So it's like last time. I think one of them's going to get the shot. Hopefully it's Sabrina this time. And hopefully she makes it, man. Like, that was a 950 that we had right in our pocket last time. Off in the Aces Mystics game, it's the same thing with that one as well. I'm going with Kelsey Plum at 850 and Asia Wilson at 240 of them in automatic. Both these tips, I would say don't go crazy on them. I never go crazy. I only do like a quarter of a unit. But it's like I think the Aces are going to win it, and I think the Liberty are going to win it. Other times I'm like, I know the Liberty are going to win it. And this one I'm like, I think. But I went with both of those. 240 for Asia, who, at this point, And also it's interesting, the Aces are kind of running a similar play that the Liberty are. I wonder it's almost like the NFL where coaches steal plays from the other one. Because they're doing like the same thing. Like Chelsea will start the ball, then they'll set a mid-screen with Kelsey Plum.
Similar sets.
Yeah, it's like the same. It's like, bro, it's like a mirror image. It's crazy. And I also threw like 0.005 of a unit on Plum and Ionescu if they both want to make the first basket, 2 guards. We always go 2 centers. I'm like, maybe 2 guards. That's plus 89.25. So that's a long shot there. The long shots I gave on the timeline, I gave it plus 1275, which is Laney 11 points plus assists, which I love that like just by itself. If you want to make a builder. Jonquel to be dominant tonight at 15 and 12. And I got 20 and 10 from Asia Wilson with the Aces money line, and that gives you plus 1275. And my other one, which it looks weird on paper, but like how we always take these like sometimes on prize picks, like those combo picks for assists where you take. I'm notorious where I love the Vandersloot Ionescu and I love the Gray Plum so I was doing my research and I like the numbers for both of them. So I didn't mean to get here, but I got here, and it's like Chelsea Gray to get 8 assists, Kelsey Plum to get 5 assists, Vandersloot to get 8 assists, Ionescu to get 5 assists, and it's essentially both backcourt members on both teams cover their line, and you put it all together, and it's 10-18. So that's my other long shot for the day. And this one won't hit, but, I had coffee, and when I get coffee, I get, like, really ambitious, and I throw, 0.01 of a unit on something that's going to send me to Cabo. And that is plus 13,900, which is Asia 25 and 12, Gray 8 dimes, the Aces money line. And I'm stealing like your thunder yesterday because I love that you did that like all 15 look for the Sparks. So for that one, I did Laney 15, Jonquel 15 and 12, and Vandersloot 8 dimes. don't take that one serious. Like literally just put bubblegum money on it. But 13,900. Now listen, I haven't put that one on the timeline because I'm like, you know what? I gotta save something for these shows, make people tune in because our hardcore fans should be getting these plays. So that one's not going on the timeline. Like if you watch the show, you'll get it. But I mean, if that one hits, you ain't gonna see me on Twitter or X for like 3 days. I hit that one, man. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna walk off like Jordan in the '98 finals. I'm out.
All right, man. Sounds good. Yeah, and that's how I feel too, man. People be on the timeline asking me, and I'm always gonna feed the Twitter streets because that's where I got started. But always the YouTube and the people that rock in with the stream, they always gonna get everything. So I got one more. Courtney Vandersloot double double is plus 650. I think that line is sweet. Vandersloot for the Liberty double double plus 650. All right. So y'all can run those back. Oh, and he got into the Asia Jonquel. Asia Wilson, y'all know that's an auto bet. Her first basket, that's an auto bet for us at this point. And I did parlay that with Jonquel Jones. I did not play Jonquel Jones separately. I just parlayed that. So I played Asia, and then I parlayed that with Jonquel, and it's a plus 1430. Well, it was a plus 1430, and it should still be. I just put it in literally while he was doing. What is it? Yeah, it's a plus 1430. Just put it in while he was talking. So yeah, that's what I'm on. You know, these first baskets been treating us well. Let's keep it going. I told you about Asia 25. All right, so what I want to do real quick, what is it? 57 minutes. So we got a college football game starting, a Notre Dame game starting really soon in less than 45 minutes. So in less than 5 minutes, I'm going to give y'all my college football looks for the day. All right, I do have a couple plays. Nothing that's a unit. So take that for what it's worth. But we will run through these real quick. Let me see what I have for y'all college football today. First of all, I like this Notre Dame under. One thing that I think is very important that we keep in mind for college football this season is the rule changes for the first downs. So the clock don't stop on first downs anymore. You know how the clock used to stop on the first down until the line, the first down markers reset or whatever. That don't happen no more. So it's more of a run the clock, more of a pro clock. So teams that run the ball that are run heavy, like Navy or even like a Notre Dame, you know, you can lose like 4 to 5 minutes of game time like that. Okay. So I want to mention that. That's one big reason why I like the under. So I played Notre Dame first half 2.5, Navy plus 24.5, and the under in that game 51.5. That's a plus 205. But I did the DraftKings boost, and it's a 410 with the 100% boost, I guess. So I'll run that back one more time. Notre Dame first half spread 2.5, Navy plus 24.5, and the game total under 51.5. Got a couple more. Let me see. Okay, 3-leg parlay. USC minus 17 first half. I think they could be up by 30 in the first half. I think they're going to try and get Caleb Williams his stats, and I don't think he's going to play much in the second half. I do not expect USC to cover. Even though I like San Jose State traditionally, historically, they've been good for me. But no, not this game. So, yeah, USC first half, minus 17. These are alternate spreads on DraftKings. Louisiana Tech first half, minus 4.5. I got that pick from Colin Wilson. I listened to his podcast. He a real popular pro bettor. I told him on that. And the over in UTEP in Jacksonville State, over 50. Rich Rodriguez, if y'all familiar with Rich Rod, he's a Michigan old coach. He's been around other West Virginia old coach. He's gone up and down. He's one of the first evolutionaries of what we see now, how teams don't never huddle, how they just go up and down and all that stuff. He's one of the first guys to do that, good old Rich Rod. He's at Jacksonville State now. UTEP can score the ball as well. Neither one of these two teams play good defense. So, yeah, I'll run that back one more time. The over 50 in the UTEP Jacksonville State game. Louisiana Tech, first half, minus 4.5, and USC minus 17. These are all alt lines. It's a plus 298 parlay, but if you put your DraftKings promo with it, it's a plus 448. All right. Few more. I'm on FanDuel with it. In the Navy and Notre Dame game, go under popular college parlays in each game or college football team specials, and you will find these. One rushing touchdown in each quarter of the Navy Notre Dame game is a plus 460. I like
Interesting.
that. Running teams, I think that's a good chance of cashing. Ohio and San Diego State. Both teams to score in every quarter plus 1100. Blow money bet. Do what you please with that. UMass and New Mexico State. Each team to score one touchdown and one field goal each half plus 6,500. Game could get loose. Who knows? Blow money bet. And this one that I really like. One more. Okay, yeah. This is my favorite blow money bet of the day. I use my profit boost on this. For the San Jose State USC game. One pass touchdown in each quarter. It's a plus 320. I use my 100% boost on it to make it a plus 640. The reason why I like that so much, I think Caleb Williams is going to have a passing touchdown in the first and second quarter. If for some reason he plays the third quarter, he'll play a series or two. He'll have a passing touchdown in that quarter. And San Jose State, when they just trying to make it respectable, when they down 53-12 or whatever, they can maybe get a sneak passing touchdown in. I don't think they're going to be trying to run the ball in. So that's why I like that the most, all right? So if y'all want to run those back, we'll be at 61 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, if y'all want to run those back, and that was under 5 minutes. Beautiful. If y'all want to run those back, y'all can. We about to give y'all what y'all came here for, prize picks flow. If you got your prize picks that you already whipped up, if you want to give away one, give away two, go ahead, do your thing, man.
Yes, sir. So the main ones that I'm on for today, once again, thank you everybody for being here. I can't tell you so much. I know I look dead tired, but like I can't tell you, like I was out with my sister last night and when I saw these plays happening, I was at the bar and Ray going crazy. Canada turned to Magic Johnson, even though they try to snake out of them 10 assists. Because Atlanta, that stat keeper is a snake and snake me out that Shug Sutton 4th assist. But we won't get into that. But I just want to say overall, thank you everybody. Please don't go crazy. Please remember to keep the units the same. Make some builders. Like this is a marathon. Like we're gonna run it up. But on Prize Picks, this is what I'm on today that I really like. Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young. I don't want to step on it, but that's more Dreams lane. He pointed out there 4.5 threes. I love that as usual. So I won't take credit. That's more Dream. I love Chelsea Gray and Plum's 12 assist combo. That's been a favorite of mine. Like you just need one of them to go crazy on assists. And I think you're going to see that today. I'm a big fan of Ionescu and Vandersloot's 12 as well. I think they're going to get maybe 13 or 14. The other one I was eyeing it was between Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu's threes. That one's at 5.5. Or it was between Stewart and McBride's threes. So I landed on Stewart and Sabrina at 5.5. The Lynx give up the most three-point attempts to forwards. I think you could see Stewart hit 3 herself. The fact that it's at 5.5, I mean, Sabrina, there's a record where she could tie like a New York Liberty record where she makes 2 threes. So, yeah, I don't think it's past the realm possibility. She can make 4 threes, 5 threes, or she could get 3. I just think of it like spades. Like if it's spades, Brianna, give me 2 or 3 books. Sabrina, give me 2 or 3 books. If someone only got 2, make 4, That's what I'm on for there. And I also love the, if you want to go with Asia Wilson, that points plus rebound, because that front line is pretty sweet for the Mystics. So love that one as well. And Benai Jelani, that 16 PRA, that's a lean. I can't give that one as official, but if you look at like her PRA over the course of the last 10 games and against this Lynx team, the way that the game they should be wide open. Like the rebounds are going to be available there. So like Benija today. So the main ones, just to recap. Oh, Brianna Stewart's 5.5 3-point attempts. Love that one because I talked about the 3-point attempts. Obviously, Brianna Stewart can decide to not shoot like Tiffany Hayes sometimes. So the 4 that I like the most, Brianna Stewart's 5.5 3-point attempts. Sabrina Ionescu and Sloot's assist. Plum and Chelsea Gray's assist. And the Stewart Sabrina threes. And I won't steal dreams, but his 4.5 with the Aces backcourt that's sharp as hell with Plum and Jackie Young. Love that one.
All right, sounds good. I got a 3-teamer that I whipped up, and then maybe I'll whip up something on stream right now. And if y'all got something y'all like, I see y'all already putting them in. Put them in the comments. And y'all's correcting me. Okay, see, I just started capping WNBA this year, y'all. So everybody in the comments telling me that Marie, she passed a lot last year. Marie passes nasty. Marie is a sick passer. Okay, I was not familiar with her game. I just thought
Oh,
she
she
could
could be like on an and
shot.
one mixtape. Like she's
Yeah, I
crazy.
thought she just. Well, I could tell by her dribbling style.
Yeah,
She
she
got a
crazy.
little. She
She
got a
crazy.
little fanciness to her game for sure. Joanne is a starter on any other team in the W. I mean,
That's
yeah,
facts.
yeah,
No, that's
yeah, yeah.
facts. I mean,
Go,
just
go,
look at the
go.
fever. Could you imagine what Aaliyah Boss would be doing? She had Marine swinging that damn thing in the post. Oh my god,
8
that'd be
and 5
disgusting.
assist play went up a little. Oh, the 8 and 5 assist play went up. Wait, who 8 and 5
Oh,
assists
that
on
was
the
me. I,
game?
I had both point guards on the Aces and Liberty for 8, both shooting guards on the Aces and Liberty for 5.
Oh, okay, 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 okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay, okay.
yeah.
Good luck, slow.
Appreciate you.
I
Appreciate you. Let's keep
and
the good vibes rolling, man.
yeah. So in the three I got, and I see you, my boy Jay got some prize picks in football. I'm gonna highlight those in a second in the comments. I put one in, and these are just popular lines that I always play. Breonna Stewart over 5.5 3 points attempted. Y'all know the vibes. We've been playing that for about 3 weeks now. Not gonna stop. I was a little hesitant to play it today, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just because I thought that they might try to run her off the line, but in close games, especially in games that they down, she be jacking from three.
Hell
And
yeah.
the fact that I like the Lynx to win tonight, as a big dog, I'll stay with that over 5.5. Jessica Shepard over 5.5 rebounds. Generally, I'm a trend guy. She has not gone over this number in her last 4 games, but it's 5.5 for a reason. You would think it would be 4.5 if she hasn't covered this number. And she's really hasn't been that close. She had 5 one game last game in 20 minutes, but she had 1, 4, and 3. I personally, her minutes have gone down the flow. Showed me that she had 11 one game, 22, 27, 20. But personally, I'm just looking at her history against New York. She played New York twice this year. She had 11 rebounds last time she played New York. And then the first game sticks out to me a little more. She only played 18 minutes that game against New York, but she had 6 rebounds in that game. I think Jessica Shepard is going to have like 10 rebounds tonight. I think she is going to go crazy in the rebounds. I just have a gut feeling. And I go with my gut. So, and hey, she's averaging 7.5 on the year. So give me Jessica Shepard over her 5.5 rebounds, and Asia Wilson points plus rebounds. I'm gonna also have something with Asia Wilson fantasy points because I love to get on, just like I told y'all yesterday with Jordan Canada. The reason why I liked her fantasy points was because of the steals, and Shorty went out there and had about 3 steals in a block. And it's the same with Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson can easily go out there and have 3 blocks and a steal, and that's 12 prize picks fantasy points just right there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I might get there. Got a couple other leans. I'm gonna look at the board. Let me look at the board and do what I do, and see if it's anything else that stick out to me. Because I think it's some spots in this game. I mean, it's some spots on this card today. It's gonna be tough because yesterday, literally every spot we gave out hit except for Ryan Howard. I feel like. So it's gonna be tough to replicate that. But oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do something with Kelsey Plum. Well, how about this, Flo? Let's do a collab on
Yeah,
the
let's do it.
stream. Let's
Let's
do a
do it.
collab. I'm gonna do my I'll look at some things. I'm probably gonna do my we're gonna have to decide between Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young threes or Kelsey Plum and Old Girl assists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rough. I love both of them. I would lean the assist if I'm being honest. But if you said the threes, if you wanted to go with the threes, in fact, I have so much exposure to the assist. You want to do the threes?
Yeah, I got a lot of this. I mean, I feel the same way. I got exposure with the assist too.
Yes.
Um,
You want to do the 4.5 threes?
yeah, because it really don't make me no never mind because I got each of them on one. But this would be my first one with the 4.5. And I let me see if I can find something better than Jessica Shepard because I know you probably wasn't liking that one as
Because her
much.
PRAs, if she plays, like for example, I was looking and they don't have it listed, but Liberty and centers giving up assists. Like Jess could if I could find that if they had that 5 available, that would have been on something, but they don't have it. But if you just if you think that she could get 6, 7 rebounds, and if she does the Jess Shepard thing, get you 3, 4 assists, then doesn't that then mean that she just needs to score 6 points to cover?
Yeah,
What is it here? 15.5?
yeah.
My only thing is like, I'm like, why isn't she playing the last couple games? Like, if you told me she's playing 25, like she's gonna slap it. Like, bro, that Danielle Robinson thing went crazy. I wish we knew she was gonna play 39 minutes. Like, I would have put my life savings on it if I knew she was gonna play all the minutes.
Nah, I wasn't surprised. Well, 39, yeah. But once I seen her at 19 at halftime, I was like, okay, she's gonna get 32, 33 minutes at least. Yeah. And that's why I played. That's why I was loving that play. When you brought it up, I'm like, yeah, we're playing that for sure. 3-point attempted. I don't want Brianna Stewart too much. Kelsey Plum, I don't want her too much.
What about Kayla the Builder?
7 3-points attempted. I be feeling like that could be too much for her.
I like the maid 3.
Shit, I like Kelsey's more than hers.
I mean, like, bro, like, if your favorite player in the world, Tiffany Hayes, wanted to shoot, she could have had 4. That same spot, I think of it like the Knicks. Like the Knicks leave that same spot on the floor open. Liberty, funny, they leave that same spot on the floor open too. Like that elbow, and the person who stands right there is gonna get like 6 wide open looks, 7 wide open looks.
Yeah. You're right. I'm looking at Kayla, her game log.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, let's do them attempts.
Wait, what did attempts log?
10, 11, 6, 10, 6, 6, 4, 8.
What's the number?
Then 7 and 7. But just the fact that she's had 10 and 10 plus in 3 of the last 4 games, that's the stuff I'll be looking toward. That's just showing me that that's something that they're intentionally doing. And she had 10 in the game where they only scored 78 points too. I'm a guy that I kind of like to err on the side of attempts over makes. Mm-hmm. Unless it's Enrique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's Enrique,
Enrique be 2.5 and her attempts be 9. I'm like, all right, Enrique, can you go 33% for me?
Right, for real. I love Enrique so much, bro. Like, we should just have a show where we just talk about our favorite players. Like, when Enrique just wants to go like full Steph Curry, it's like, I love Enrique. She's awesome.
So yeah, you want to add the threes? We got the threes.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because I'm looking at also like guards who played the Liberty recently. You know, because it's just like obviously it's different teams, but like like Tarasi at 8, Plum at 7, Tiff Hayes shouldn't get counted. She'd have had like 10 3-point attempts. But yeah. So I like those 3-point attempts. Let's do that.
Yeah. All right. Sabrina puzzles me, man.
I just have a gut feeling on her assist, but I don't blame you for to stay away. Because I know the chart is all red. Like I know it's like last 5, red. I get it, but just a gut feeling.
If that's the case, I would have to do her and Vandersloot together.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about that?
Now that I'm thinking about it, because like we did bring up the fact that they play the Aces on coming up. There's no chance that like they're gonna rest Vandersloot a little bit to, save her because they just played a balls to the wall game versus the Sun in overtime, and
I don't think they care about the Aces like that no more.
Okay.
I feel like they already did their thing.
Yeah,
I feel
they got that check.
They got that check, and they got that get back, and they're the only ones to win 2 straight.
Yeah,
that means a lot. When people think you even with somebody, and y'all each won 2 out of 2 games, now we got to split hairs. And what game was for the money? We won that one, and then that was the must-win game because that was a back-to-back must-win game in Las Vegas. So I think New York, they want to play them. They're going to get up for them, but I don't feel like they're going into that game feeling like, we got something to prove.
Yeah. No, they have nothing to prove.
They had something to prove in other games.
I mean, again, even in that loss on that Thursday game, I was saying, like, man, even in a defeat, you got to feel great because Jonquil got them terrible fouls, and they still were right there. And Jonquil played the whole game. Like, this is a great point by a Timeout Sports podcast, and I saw this on my phone. Marine is questionable for this game now with a foot. So you figure if Marine sits out, their backcourt is like, I mean, the only other guard on the bench like Willoughby. So maybe you see more Vandersloot, even more Ionescu minutes. So if we're thinking something with Sabrina, whether it be like assists, Like she should have more usage if Marine's potentially not going to play. I appreciate you, Tayok.
Yeah, it might be. Let me update the
Yeah,
comment.
so
Yeah, we could look. It's just tough though, because questionable. It's
yeah.
just tough.
And listen, I'm a
10K
sucker for narratives, but Ionescu, 5 assists from 600.
points on prize. I can see Caleb. I'll have to see what them fantasy points is, man. I have to see what those is. What'd you say, Flo? My fault.
Oh, Ionescu, 5 assists from 600. Line's 4.5. Just throwing it out there.
That's interesting as well. That's interesting. I don't know if it's nothing I want to put on our collab, but it's definitely something I want a piece of for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know about Caleb. I could see him going crazy. Hartman over 2 touchdowns on Prize Picks.
Yep. Okay. Sabrina lights up Minnesota.
Let me see.
Sabrina lights up Minnesota.
Hartman over 2 touchdowns. Caleb over fantasy.
Jesus.
I hope these lines ain't moved, bro. I hope you're not giving me bad lines.
You want to hear Sabrina's assist log versus the Lynx the last 2 years? Granted, the Liberty completely different team last year and this year. Over the last 2 years, 5 games, 7, 7, 8, 7, 6. Jesus. Points 10, 31, 26, 31, 18. I got to figure something Sabrina to play today.
What has she done this year against them? I know she had a huge game this year.
Yeah, 31 and 18 points. And she had 7 assists. I think that's the game that Vandersloot didn't play. And she had 6 assists. That was last time when they went up there. And they had to, I think they eked that game out late. What's her rebounds plus assist? I can't do that because I have John Quell's rebounds.
Yes, I'll get there somehow, some way with Sabrina. It's tough with me though. It's tough with me because when I look at her, it's like her trends. First of all, we got her on builders and blow money bets, but her trends are opposite. Like her trends recently are opposite of what she does against Minnesota. So it's like, are you gonna play how? Because she ain't been passing, she ain't been getting assists. So it's like, are you gonna play her trend against that team, or are you gonna play what she's been doing lately? That's really what it come down to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like John Quell or Azare, like that's a smash spot because if you look at what John Quell's been doing, she been getting rebounds. Then the matchup is a rebound matchup. So for me, it's like, okay, that's definitely a go. With Sabrina, I was thinking about fading her rebounds and assists because she hasn't had 10 rebounds and assists in like 6 straight games, which you would never associate with Sabrina Ionescu.
I'm also a lunatic. Like when I hear something like that, that's what makes me want to play it. I'm like, oh, she hasn't done 6 games. Okay, here we go. It's happening tonight then.
You know? Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but like no, and I think you're making great points though. Like it's definitely a tough spot. Like if you just want to leave Sabrina off the official collab, like I'm more than fine with that. Yeah, there's no college sports on Prize Picks in New York. Like New York, we get the short end of everything. It's like
I think that's cap. I think it is some Prize Picks in college.
No, I was like, well, maybe I'm off, but like when I went to I tried to do a Prize Picks play last night, and it said like restricted in your area, something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because bro giving out the plays. He gave out Dorian Singer over in 4.5 receiving yards.
What a Jets play tonight.
So let me see.
Hold on. Stand by. Let me see what they got on the Jets on here. That's high for whoa. That's high.
Yeah, we definitely got college football on Prize Picks, G. Dorian Singer over 4.5%. Yeah, and I like these correlated plays. All right, my boy, I'm gonna rock with you. My boy. I like these correlated because I like the New Mexico State quarterback. I was listening to a couple pods last night, and they was mentioning him. South Carolina State money line. Who they play today? I don't know, but I might be able to get there with that too. I gotta see. What was the Louisville prop you was on, bro? Louisville. Oh, what? Louisville. Louisville. I think you talk. Yeah, you must be talking about the what you call it. You must be talking about my boy Jay, because I ain't give out no Louisville prop. Everybody left Jackson State after Dion left. That's facts. Yeah, man, we trying to. I appreciate that, bro. We trying to. Kelsey field goal maze is solid. Oh, that's one. I gotta write it down. Kelsey free
Yep.
throws. I
Oh yeah.
always
Oh, thank you
say
for
I'm gonna
saying
play.
that. Yeah. No, that's yeah. Yep.
I always say that, and I never play it. Caleb
Bro,
McBride
like
field goals made.
I gotta be like watching these back because like that's I'm so glad I did yesterday's show. Like we just get so much info from like you and the people who leave comments, like great comments. Like there's so much.
Yo, what do
So many
that thing
gems.
mean by your name, Fahrenheit? What that mean? What that thing mean? You see? Can you see that flow? Like
What?
on top of Fahrenheit, I should screenshot it. But on top of Fahrenheit
Mm.
YouTube logo is something on top of it, like some
I think that's
glasses.
his logo for his page.
Nah,
Huh?
it's like a link. It's literally like a
Oh.
link. But okay. Caleb 29.5 what? Fantasy points? I'm gonna have to see what them is. But I trust you, bro. What's the vibes with the vibes? You can't bet it in New York. It's
Yeah, it's
listed, but you can't
trash.
play it. Oh, don't do that. Don't hype me, son. Why would they list it if you can't play it in New York? Like corny asses.
Because
I
that's New
can't
York in a
stand that.
nutshell for you. New York is
Hold
so
on, no, but
different.
that don't make no sense though. Because we can still bet New York teams. We just can't bet if the game is going on in New York. That's the way New York works.
Oh, is it?
So,
Okay.
yeah, because you can bet, like you can bet. Well, I don't think you can bet New York teams no matter where it's at.
Because
But
like I
we
know in
can,
New Jersey you can't bet like Rutgers.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't bet New York like Syracuse, Rice, because that's when I found out Rice and Army was in New York. Or I know Army is. I'm not sure about Rice. But
Mm.
you can't bet New York teams in New York, and you can't bet on college sporting events that happen in New York. Which there's a workaround now, I think, for March Madness. I don't know. But you should in New York we can bet college football. That's a fact. Free throws for Caleb McBride. Okay, I could see that. Let me look at Caleb free throws because I love free. If
Mm.
Sabrina Ionescu free throws too, but I like the free throws for people at the end of the game when it's going to be close. Who's going to close the game with free throws?
I wish they would give us an Aaron Rodgers fantasy point.
What'd you say?
I said I wish they'd give us an Aaron Rodgers fantasy points. That dude is so vain. You know he gonna try and throw a touchdown on that one drive he gonna play.
Ain't gonna bring a 25.
That's
Sabrina
interesting.
25
Damn.
on FanDuel. Yeah, I think that's worth a look for sure. If you're looking at her game logs, that's what I'm more likely to do with Sabrina. Play her outlandish things before I give her a unit. Free throws for Kayla, they're not listed, bro. Sprinkle me, man. Sound like my cousin Carl. Sprinkle me, man. I think that's who I forget where that's from, man. Put that in the comments where that's from, man. All right. Damn, it was like 4.5 on DraftKings, I think. We talking about too much shit now. Oh, Kelsey free throws. Yeah, I'm with you there. Okay, so far in this collab, we got McBride 7 threes, Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young 4.5 threes made. You know, what else are you? What else are you loving? Obviously, I'm loving the Jessica Shepard, but I wouldn't mind putting I mean, I could just put. I could probably find other things like we do the plum free throws,
The
but
Stewie threes we mentioned as well.
attempted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's always like a classic leg that we play with. Let me look at her. Let me look at her threes attempted lately. I mean, I feel like she just covered it for me a couple days ago.
And one of these Jets receivers is gonna get like 30 yards tonight. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, see, Brina, she literally. I mean, yeah,
Her
Brianna.
pause.
She's 3 of her last 6. She has 6 against Minnesota, both games. Both games was close, like I think tonight's gonna be. 1 of 6. Let me look at Kelsey free. Oh, well, we already got Kelsey in it, so we can't do that. We can't do that. Yeah, I'm not sure about
Let me ask you something, because like sometimes like the best play is the most obvious one.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's kind of strange that Collier is like 22.
That is low. Yo, I thought her and Breonna Stewart were each low.
Yeah, I was just
You want to do that combo? I know you said you don't like combos like that, though.
yeah, but like I listen. I have no problem rocking with Stewart and Collier in a like, hell yeah. What's the number?
Can't be
Attempted
no
by
more
like
than 44.
43. That feels a little low.
It does feel a
Like
little
one of them
low.
just can't just get like 25, 26 points, and the other one just got to get to 18. Like, really?
Is there a better way we can do
But
it
the
with
thing is
them?
crazy because it's like it could be like a Kayla McBride game, it could be an Ionescu game. So it's like, you know,
I feel confident with them each scoring 20. I
yeah,
do.
yeah, agreed. No,
Nah,
why
we
was
probably
hold on,
because you
here?
know what we're
What's
gonna
that?
do
What's
because we
that
got to
date?
hurry up. Nah, we got to hurry up because we going back on DraftKings. We'll save that for DraftKings. We'll
Right.
save that. We'll save their each to score 20 for DraftKings. All right.
Yeah, facts.
I will, Larry. I sure will. I see you, Larry. I will. Let's wrap this up, man. Because
Wow. Okay, real quick, because we throwing a million things. You know what has plus 150
what?
for them both to score 20?
I wish it was better.
Oh, really? Okay.
I
That
wish it
seemed
was
kind of
better.
low. That seemed kind of
I
low.
wish it was better. Be honest. I wish we was getting a little more. I feel like we should get a little more because that's two. That's two. Well, Sabrina, yeah, I guess you got one going down and one going up.
Yeah.
I wish I would get a plus 200 for that. I mean, geez, y'all. Okay, can't plus 200 me for that? All right. I'm gonna ride with my gut, man.
Okay,
My second pick for this, or my first pick, whatever. I gotta my ride or die for this. I gotta put Jessica Shepard on there, bro. I just got a feeling.
yeah, let's do it. No.
And let's put your Sabrina assist on there as well. We're gonna rock with our feelings today.
Yeah, I agree, man.
All right.
Scared money don't make none. Who cares what the chart says? If it's
And we ain't never been scared money. Our problem is we be overthinking shit.
Yeah, bro.
That really be it.
Bro, that's why like we have people in the chat. They really like are like the lifeline.
The
They be hearing what we be saying, and we don't even hear what the hell we be saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be like, yo, we put this together off of what y'all was saying and all that.
Yeah. You ever see that meme of that black kid where he looks upset in his like he's like 6 years old and he looks upset in his like school photo and it's like the meme's like, I'm so happy for you. That be me sometimes when you be stealing my plays. I'll be like, oh, I'm thrilled for you. I'm like, damn, why did I make my own play?
All right. So this is the prize pick collab. And I will have one more, maybe two more for y'all. But this the prize picks collab. We flexing this thing. Okay. Jessica Shepard, and I'll post it today. Jessica Shepard over 5.5 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu over 4.5 assists. Kayla the Builder McBride over 7 threes. And Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young to combine for 5 threes made. We already each gave y'all individual prize picks that we liked. 128, 30. So what is that? That is 88 minutes, I think. Yeah, 88 minutes and 33. All right. Real quick, last thing that we gonna do, then I'm gonna do a complete matter of fact. I'll run through that real quick. Yo, Flo, start whipping up. We're gonna try and go viral with 2+. We're gonna whip up some plus 1,000s, and these won't take as long as prize picks, trust me.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna whip up 2+ 1,000s and play them separately, put them together, and see what we can do on DraftKings. All right.
I got you right
Larry,
now.
Yeah, you start whipping up. I'll join you in a second. A-Rod 55 is scared because he might play 1 or 2 drives.
Yeah.
That, Flo?
I've been like looking to see if it's 2. If it's 2 drives, I'll take the over. But like, yeah, I agree. Like part of it, like they got to get him out of there. Like I understand, like everyone's gonna be excited, but like let him like throw like 2 like bubble routes, throw one like up the sideline. All right, cool, get the hell out of it. So I don't have a lean on it. I will say though, like there's Irv Charles and there's Brownlee and Charles on underdog. I'm probably gonna get there on that Irv Charles because like the Jets wide receiving core is like they're trying to make the team, and like Corey Davis just retired, Lazard's hurt, so he's not playing. So you're gonna see like Irv Charles might play like 3 quarters, and he's trying to make the team try to get like that 4 or 5 spot. So I think his line is 1 second here. What's his line? It's something like 24, 25. Like like, yeah, 25. The man should get like 6 targets. Like, bro, like catch one for 10 yards, catch 2 for like 8 yards. The end. Like, I do like that to Irv Charles 25. I'm gonna put that with something. I don't know what though. I'm gonna put that Irv Charles with something.
All right, Fahrenheit said that's E40. Yeah, I thought that's it. So I'm about to run down the college best one more time. My DraftKings college ones one more time. Sure, yeah, I do the FanDuels too. It was only like 4. Chris Rodriguez over. Man, look, bro. Wait, he better be in the NFL because I'm in New York. Nah, I'm hating. Put your plays down there. But I'm tight if I can't play these. I'm really tight if I can't play these college plays. Chris Rodriguez, he sound like he in college. I don't know that name. But hopefully he in the NFL. And I'm gonna get Chris Rodriguez 25 rushing yards. All right. Would we play Aces 10.5?
I don't think I would.
No. Flow on the first half, so you can hop on that first half with him.
Yeah, I like the first half.
I think a safer alternative, if you can do it, Don, go on DraftKings, Asia 20 points, Aces money line.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Commanders running back. Nah, Rodriguez is NFL for the Commanders. Look at y'all sharp. NFL with the NFL vibes. All right, y'all. I see y'all.
Man, that NFL money gonna come in, bro.
Dreamers is sharp as hell in here.
NFL money gonna come in. All right.
FanDuel, 1 rushing touchdown in each quarter. Plus 460 for the Navy Notre Dame game. Both teams are scoring each quarter. For the Ohio San Diego State game, that's plus 1100. Each team to score one touchdown and 1 field goal in every half. In the UMass game, plus 6,500. And my favorite is 1 pass touchdown in each quarter for the San Jose State and USC game. I boosted that from 320 to 640. 1 pass touchdown in each quarter in the USC game. That is on FanDuel. In the DraftKings, I gotta log back in. Lovely. Flo, what game you working on DraftKings?
DraftKings. I could do either one. Which game do you feel the most confident about?
Oh, let's start with the Lynx.
Oh, Lynx one. All right, cool. Let's do that.
Yeah. Hold on. 394514. 394514. Yeah, let's start with the Lynx.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely 20 for fee and 15 for the builder off the top. Need those two.
Mm-hmm. So we're saying 20 and 15.
Shit. It's preseason going on right now? It's preseason games on now? God damn. Yeah. Yo.
I'm not trying to let y'all down, but I'm being dead serious. I really like that Irv Charles 25. Like, that seems stupid. Like, the man's gonna play.
Is it on Prize Picks?
Yeah. He's gonna play 3 quarters of football. Like, I hope you could fucking catch like 25 yards from, like, come on now.
So we got an Irv Charles, Chris Robinson.
Like, I don't want to, like, I've given out so many plays today. I don't want to have everyone having all their money out here in the streets, bro. But I do like Irv Charles 25 yards.
Nah, but more importantly than anything that I've said so far, Dreamers, it's a lot of shit out there today. We getting out plays, bankroll management. If y'all been tailing blindly, y'all been eating the last 4 days. Bankroll management. These books is not they're not stupid. It's the reason why they're giving us 1 million boosts. You get 5 boosts for college. You getting a boost for this, a boost for that, MLB boost, FIBA boost. They begging for you because they know it's never forget, y'all. It's hard to win a bet. It's hard to win a bet.
Just to cap one bet is hard. Just to cap one.
One bet. 1 minus 110. It's hard. So just keep that in perspective, all right? Keep it in perspective.
Just wait for Azura Stevens to play basketball again, you know? Just wait for her to play again. Just wait for Azura to play again.
It's shit. She need to play Atlanta every day. All right. In DraftKings football, I got a couple on here. 3-team parlay. USC minus 17 in the first half. Think they up 21. Louisiana Tech minus 4.5 first half. I got that from a great bettor. And UTEP Jacksonville State over 50. That is boosted to plus 448, plus 298 without the boost. And I think I have one more college here. Yeah. Oh shit, the game. It ain't start yet. Okay. Notre Dame minus 2.5 first half. Navy plus 24.5 for the whole game. And the game under 51.5. This is mostly motivated on both of these teams liking to run the ball. There is no stopping of the game clock anymore on first downs in college, except for the last 2 minutes of the halves, I believe. So teams that like to run, I think we get, some low scoring. stuff. Or solid. I'm a blunt money on Prize Picks. I hit 6 flex last night. I'll take that 120. Hey, shit. Hell yeah. What you turn 5 to 125 or something? Shit. Hell yeah. I'll take
Hey,
that.
they were in the comments last night talking about like you mentioned Laisha. I put Laisha with this, and I did that with that, and I'm like, listen, this is lovely. I'm so happy, but like, please
Glacier.
don't get
One
too
more point.
excited, man. Like
One more point. But she
we
a
all
two
have
three
cold
for
streaks, but this
almost
is
getting it
fantastic.
there. Huh?
I said we all have cold streaks, so like, don't get too crazy. It feels amazing, but like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
keep some of
fact.
the money we won. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep some of it.
All right. So we good with Stewie and Queen Nafisha each having 20.
I'm good with that.
All right, boom. Kayla the Builder is next. Well, Laney, let's do your Laney rebound assist. Let's
I
do
was
11.
gonna say, yeah, I love the 11. How risky do we want to get on this?
We just get into a plus 1,000.
Okay, plus the times. Okay, cool.
Which is pretty risky. I don't want to act like it's not risky.
Because you could get to plus 1,000 with just like Laney and something else. Because Laney's minus 290.
But okay, see, it's how we want to build these.
Right.
So we can build out. I say let's freestyle it and see, because I'm building out I'm trying to build out what I think is a safe one. So if there's such thing as a safe 1,000, but it'll probably have more legs. So far, Breonna Stewart to score 20, Fisher to score 20, and McBride to score 15 is already a 310. Without adding nothing crazy. There's all of those lines are minus 150s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you add, what was your Laney look for the 11?
I'm just routing my homegirl. It's her points plus assists minus 260. Like, she can get 12 points, but I think she's gonna get 2 assists and like 10 points. I think she's gonna do more than that, but like, I'm just playing worst case scenarios. 11.
How would you feel about just putting her 10 points on there?
I'm good with that. What's the 10 points? Minus 150. Sure. Yeah.
So far, we had 525 with 4 legs.
Yeah, I mean, I took the straight, so I better like it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. We ain't touched John Quell yet. We ain't touched Sabrina Ionescu yet. We ain't did a lot yet. We could get to this plus 1,000 with 6 legs. Now, we can always get there with 2 legs easily. Yeah, we can do that. But to me, this just seems a little more safer because we just asking people to get their average or below their average in some cases.
Let me look at this real quick.
If we ask Sabrina to have 15, since we'd like Sabrina to have a good game to begin with, you ask Sabrina 15, that's a plus 800. And then John,
There's a lot of legs.
It is. Not really though. I guess it's how you build. I guess it's how you construct yours. I guess it's how you generally construct yours. Because it is legs. It is 6 legs. Right now, the 6 legs I have is actually a plus 1,300.
Yeah, I'm at plus 1,300 also.
And did you add Jonquel Jones 10 rebounds?
I put it at 8, but actually I put the Laney 2 assists because that's the one. Like, if it was my play for me, I'm gonna do that because I'm cool if it falls on the hook or fails. I just think it's gonna happen. But like, it's different for me if I'm telling you to do it, because if it fails, then like I'm losing your money. But for me, I'm like, Laney's my girl. Like, Laney, like, please. The Lynx ain't stopping no damn Benigel. Laney, stop it. But that's me. But if we want to play safety, we can leave that out and just do the Jonquel rebounds because center's been going crazy.
Right now, I'm looking at 6 legs. Stewart and Nafisha, 20 points.
Right.
Kayla and Ionescu, 15 points. Laney, 10 points. And Jonquel, 8 rebounds is a plus 1,000 right on the nose.
Right.
So what I normally do is, and I can't do it on my laptop, unfortunately, but what I do is I'll write these down. But I normally screenshot, and let's do this in the next 10 minutes. I normally screenshot what I do, just in case I want to come back to it. Sabrina, Kayla. But if you want, let's try and build one out with less legs. My only problem with building ones out with less legs is it's like you really, unless like unless it's a two-teamer, okay. But if we got three legs, that's like it's to me that's so I don't know. It's probably the same, but to me, three legs between plus 200 and 150 is harder than six legs. At like minus 200 to minus 150.
Yeah.
But that's just how I personally feel.
Yeah,
So
no, I
let's
respect
talk.
that. Like here's my question for you. Like, so, you know, the things we have strong conviction over, right? Because like that's always like the debate for me. It's like, would you rather have like six legs with things that are safer, or like three or four legs which you have strong conviction? Like, for example, like you want to lose some of these legs, you know how to do that? Make those John Quell rebounds 12. Now you could just like X off like two more because like that's plus 140. Because it's like, how safe do you want to get? John Quell should go crazy today, but it's like that first half in Connecticut when they're janky with their minutes. The fact that they just played an overtime game. The fact that they play the Aces next game. Like, she should do it. But, you know, it's betting. Nothing is a lock.
And this is another thing with this game, too. So, in this game, I don't have no player, even Queen Nafisha. I don't have nobody that I love that is evident by me not playing one prop. I don't have nobody line that I love so much that it's like, oh man, I'm laddering this shit. Like if you notice, I don't have no ladders for this game. Now, like I said, we could go to the Aces game
Oh, I got like
and
three
whip
on
up
that
a
one.
plus. You see what I mean? So
Yeah.
I have more conviction in, okay, Fee can get 20, Bree can get 20. I got more conviction in that than either one of them getting 25. That's just how I feel about this game. I got more conviction in John Quell getting 8 rebounds than 10. And that's kind of easier to say. But like normally I would be like, I understand what you're saying about John Quell because like I felt that way about Azure last night.
Yeah.
I could get whatever you wanted to do with Azure, we could do it there. She was on literally all my prize picks except for one. I had her points and rebounds. Then I had her on the builders. Like, so I feel you, but I don't have that conviction in this game. So I can lean on your conviction. But for the Aces game, Asia Wilson, 20 and 10, and I don't even know what that's gonna get. But
like, do you want to build like 2 plus 1,000s or you want it combined to be plus 1,000? I just want to
2 plus 1,000.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. No, say less. Oh, I got you.
Because getting a plus 1,000 ain't shit. That's just.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I don't want to say it like that, but that's
but it's
just,
true though.
We could really like we could do that. That's plus. That's you know what I'm saying. That's just 2 plus 220s.
Yeah.
That's literally. You see what I'm saying? We can do that with 4 legs easily, and that's how I tend to do it in the NBA. But this WNBA, bro, it's so janky. So speaking of which, let's go to the Aces game. I'm gonna go to the Aces game real quick and see. Real quick, let me see. Because I still have this teamer up. Huh?
The Aces game's like a buffet. Where you want to start? I mean, the dessert section, the ribs. Like, which one you want first?
I mean, off top, and like I said, since you want to do it like that, Ariel Atkins 5 rebounds, plus
really?
270.
You like Ariel like that?
Look at her game log. If this gonna be the conviction one, I think that 270 is a crazy price. If you look at how her minutes may be increased.
Damn, she snatched them boards, huh?
Look at her game.
I didn't even know that.
Look at her game log.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Yeah,
because
I didn't even know that.
I was gonna play that separately. I was gonna do that 5 and just something else as a little bump money bet. Asia Wilson, let's go to her points and rebounds.
Can't put the number high enough on that one today. 30s minus 170. 35s plus 110. 120.
Let's see what the 35 would do. 35 with that would be plus 550. And now I'm just, matter of fact, it may be safer Ariel Atkins points plus rebounds because we are asking for a lot. But I mean, I guess that's what these lays consist of like that. Nah, never mind. I would just do rebounds because her points plus rebounds, her high is 16 at plus 100. And yeah, I think she can have 10 points and 5 rebounds. So now,
I wish she had Natasha Cloud points. She's gonna get like 10, 12 points today.
Yeah, and they're not gonna add her.
All right, cool. Let's see here.
They're not gonna add her. Do you want to add We already on Kelsey assists already. What about Chelsea Gray assists?
I love Chelsea Gray. I mean, I'm always here for Earl of Pearl Monroe. Always here for it. Which one are you thinking? The 5 or the 8? The 8?
Yeah, only because I'm looking at trying to do his least amount of legs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, minus 110.
The
I
eight
mean,
is a plus 900. So right now, if we got Ariel Atkins 5 rebounds, Asia
mhm.
Wilson 35 points plus rebounds, and Chelsea Gray 8 assists, that's plus 900.
Damn, I'm just not looking at this. You want to hear something crazy? Chelsea Gray has 10 plus assists in 4 of the last 6 games. Is there a Chelsea Gray double-double anywhere here? Like, holy cow. Chelsea Gray's doubles plus 300. That's interesting.
What you mean?
Her double-double on FanDuel is plus
Built,
300.
built out or oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
didn't like I was and I didn't play it because it was too low. I thought it was too low.
Maybe like a 4 or
But yeah,
500 you're thinking?
yeah. But the fact that you don't explain her numbers, that make a little more sense now.
Yeah.
Why they would have it that low. Because I wasn't familiar with the numbers. I'm just like, yeah, that seemed low. But that makes me like her 8 assists even more.
She's in full John Stockton mode right now. It's the crazy thing about her? Like, man, we're gonna be on it forever. I love talking hoops, but like she'll be at like first quarter 1 assist. I mean, oh, that's fine. Middle second quarter 2 assists. That's fine. And then like middle third quarter, she'll just have like 4 straight possessions. She's like, okay, AJ, your turn. Kelsey, I got you over there. Jackie, you trailing behind me on the break. I'm gonna like bounce this one here so you can run and lay this one. Like Chelsea's a monster.
Nah, she is for sure.
Monster. Hold on.
We right now we at plus 900 with Atkins 5 rebounds, Asia Wilson 35 points plus rebounds, and Chelsea Gray 8 assists. That's plus 900. We can leave it. We can add it. We can mess around a little bit.
Do we
Cause
trust the Aces to score points today?
no,
Okay, fair enough.
I mean I couldn't talk them all. I mean it's the Aces,
Mm-hmm.
but and how many points? Because if we just trying to do anything to get them to 1,000, we may not need to add that much.
I'm the Aces homer. I'm a Liberty fan who's the Aces homer. Man, they're going to score like 95 points or something today. Mystics defense stinks. Aces, like, I don't know. They could like fold. I don't know. They didn't get their last game versus Sky, but I feel like they just like sleptwalked through the first quarter. They sleptwalked that. Oh man, like y'all really gonna like make us try it tonight? First half, we really got to try it, and they're like, okay, we'll turn this on. Then they scored 94 points. Like, what did they score in the first half last? Yeah, last game they scored 37 in the first half. Second half, 57. They're like, all right, cool, we'll try now.
Yeah, man,
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I can't. All right, so let's wrap this up, man.
Yes, sir.
Right now, the legs that I'm looking in front of. Let me know if you want to change something.
Jason, to answer your question really quick, I just want to. Yeah, I like Asia 31 points plus rebounds.
We already
just shaking hands with Kamala Harris, so like, and she going against Della Don, like.
Yeah, we gave that out too on the we gave that out on the prize pick segment. So the timestamps will be up. You can already look back through. We gave that out for sure. All right, because we've been on the stream way too long. Right now for the Aces game, let's close out this plus whatever we're gonna do. Asia 35 points plus rebounds. You cool with that?
Cool with it.
8 assists for Chelsea Gray. You cool with that?
Absolutely, Earl of Pearl.
And my pick is the Ariel Atkins. And that's crazy because that's the plus. That's what's really making it crazy. That's plus 270. The 5 rebounds that'll make it a plus 900.
Okay, I don't have a read on it, but I trust you. You're really smart. You're on it. Like if you're on Ariel, I'm on Ariel.
Yeah. And I just think it's a good opportunity. Now again, we can add more legs, but if you have a substitute, let me know a substitute. But or 2 substitutes that'll bring it back up there. But I can't. We already on Kelsey Plum assists, so I don't want to do too much more of that. We on the 3s with Kelsey Plum, so I don't know if I want to go crazy with points. And I'm sitting here looking at this line change, so we probably want to hurry it up.
So real quick, the legs you have are Gray 8, Asia 35, P plus R, and Atkins 5, right?
Yes.
And that's at 900, right?
Yes.
All I did was throw in like one of my favorites of the day, which is Plum's 20 points plus assists, which is minus 255. That jumps it from 900 to 1,500.
I ain't doing it.
Respect. I got you.
Doing it. Definitely. I mean, So if you watching this and you want to play it separately, play it. But
I think Plum going crazy today. That's just me. But I feel you.
Now
Okay.
again, if you want to do Ariel Atkins 2 rebounds and Kelsey Plum, 15 or 18 or something like that, and work it like that to get it to 1,000, okay. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey, she definitely held me down, but it's really tough for me to trust. It's tough for me to be over leveraged with these guards, man.
Yeah, I understand that.
It's really tough for me because you never know which one it's going to be. Like, I won't be surprised if Kelsey Gray just had, if Kelsey Plum just had 14 and 9. I mean, 14 and 9 or 14 and 5. I won't be surprised.
Yeah.
So, let me see what happens if we just add Chelsea. Yeah, it ain't juicing. So if you just add Chelsea and you add the Ariel Atkins, it's like 500. So, yeah, I can't think of. I mean, unless you really feeling Chelsea and you want to do 20, and even if you do 25 points plus assists with Chelsea, that's just gonna get you to a plus 575.
I'm the worst person to ask for these things because, like, I'm an ace lunatic. Like me, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to burn like 0.05 a unit, empty the clip. Age at 25 and 10. Chelsea 8. Kelsey 20 P plus A. Ace is 95 points because I'm like, they're different now than they were like a month back. So like, obviously, like this is different. Like I've just seen it so many times where I'm just sitting here on a Saturday in my living room. I'm like, man, this team is ridiculous. Like empty the clip. And I cannot state this enough. The Mystics defense is terrible. It's so bad. So bad.
No, I feel you. But it's like I'm saying the same thing over. First off, you can always give out more nukes on your page. You can
I can't. Nah.
You can always do that.
Don't do that because I'm trying to preach responsible gambling. Like you have me, like you have me, you have me in the right mental. I'm trying to stay right there,
And that's why I'm cool with what I'm looking at: a plus 1,000, a plus 900. I don't got to turn it to a plus 1,500.
You're right.
Cool. I'm cool with a plus 10,900.
Smart man.
I'm cool. I'm cool because there's so many other bets I got out there. I'm cool. I don't want to lose all my other bets. And this one need one more leg, and I'm sweating that leg, and I'm like, damn, why I add that leg?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm cool. Let's wrap it up.
You want to hear something crazy? Like I watched the show back yesterday, and someone gave a bunch of legs, and all of them hit, and the one that missed was Ryan 2 rebounds. It was like a plus 320, whatever. That's what's so crazy. That's why you always talk about like, yo, if you could chop one of them legs off, please.
And like I talked to him. So just to wrap this up, this is gonna be the final thing. If you're watching, this is gonna be the final thing, and we'll release it on the timeline as well. And then we'll get to that and wrap up real quick. And all right, Breanna Stewart, 20 points. Fee, 20 points. Kayla and Sabrina, 15 points. Laney, 10 points. John Quill, 8 rebounds. That is simply called what's supposed to happen, happen. If what's supposed to happen happens, we'll be fine. Kayla McBride, her points prop is at 14.5. Sabrina Ionescu, everybody talking about laddering her. She done did this, she done did that against Minnesota. Just score 15, lady. Everybody loved Laney today. Just score 10. Queen Nafisha, 20 is nothing. Breanna Stewart, if it's not Jonquel Jones, we love the rebound. Just get 8. 6 legs, but it's stuff that's supposed to happen. I'll take it. This next one we're going to wrap up with, Asia Wilson, 35 points and rebounds. We love her points and rebounds at 30. Gotta like it at 35. Kelsey Gray, 8 assists. Flo told y'all she done got 10 assists, and I think he said 3
or 6.
That's crazy. All right. And Ariel Atkins, 5 rebounds. That's just to make this a less legs. Got 3 legs in the lay. That'll make it a plus 900. I'll pull up Ariel Atkins since she was my addition, just to give y'all an idea why I was going to play it, because I was going to just make that a blunt money bet separately. That's how much I liked it. So Ariel Atkins, 1, 2, 3. She's been back 4 games.
Okay.
She's already had 5 rebound games in those 4 games she's been back. In that game, she only played 16 minutes, all right?
That's
she
crazy.
gets rebounds. She had 3 rebounds last game in 20 minutes. So if we get back to the Ariel Atkins, what I'm thinking we're going to get low, mid, high 20s, there's no reason why she can't grab
Bro,
these
you was
5
not lying
rebounds.
about these rebounds. This is a gem from you. You was not lying
Yeah,
about these
it's no
rebounds.
reason why she can't get the rebounds. If you look at her line, I'll just run through some before injury. 6 rebounds in 29 minutes, 10 rebounds in 35 minutes, 1 rebound in 33 minutes, 5 rebounds in 29 minutes, 5 rebounds in 26 minutes, 4 rebounds in 37 minutes, okay? So this ain't just a leg that Dream just added. I never just add legs. It's researched if I added it, all right? So that's what it is. That's what we on. I'm playing them separately. I'm parlaying them together. You parlay them together, it's a plus 10,900. If you want to get super spicy and add Kelsey Gray to that with the 20 points plus assists, because Flo love her today, go ahead and do it. That's going to make it even crazier, all right?
Dog millionaire, baby.
And that's it, man. That is it. There's really no need to wrap up the bets because the timestamps are so immaculate that you'll be able to go back and get them. But I will. I got 2. Flo got 8. So I will recap. Yep. Minnesota Lynx plus 9.5. Hold on. Sam Hartman dropping that. Yeah, I'm about to get off here and actually start watching the games, y'all. Trust me. This is the longest stream ever. Lynx plus 9.5, 8.5, 9 is fine. And Asia to score 20 points and Liberty first half money line, that's plus 113. If you want to do 20 with Asia, 20 points with the with the Aces money line, I could talk you off of that as well on DraftKings. Flo, what's your last place for the people?
Yes, sir. Real quickly, and by the way, thank you, everyone. If you could give me a follow on YouTube at Sports with Flo, FLO, that greatly appreciated. But run through real quickly. It's the Aces first half at minus 5.5. Plum 4.5 assists. Plum 2.5 threes. Waiting on DraftKings to get that Aja Wilson points line. But if not, I'm going to take that what Dream gave out on his timeline with her points. And definitely going to throw a little bit on that 25 as well. And in the Liberty game, I'm on John Cole Jones rebounds. I built the ladder. You got to put it. I put it with 2 Collier rebounds. So it's 10 for minus 125, 12 for plus 170, 15 for 425. Benai Delaney, 10.5 points on that. Brianna Stewart on FanDuel, 2 threes plus the Aces to win minus 104. And Ionescu, 4.5 assists. I like that one. Oh, no. Collier 7.5 rebounds. It's Ionescu's assist, and I'm probably going to get there. I don't know yet, but Spring going to do it.
All right.
Yeah,
that is the plays. Wow. 2-hour stream. I will be back tomorrow. This is what happens when you grinding and you building up a network. So yeah. I will be back tomorrow. It will not be a long show. I'm telling you. It will not be long. It will be a rapid fire show. We keep it.
This must be how Crispy Captain feel like.
I know, right? After he do them long ass things. Yeah. I flexing. I hit the 5-legger. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shit. Honestly, if y'all would have just put the right 6 together. I forgot. Was it last game? Yeah, last night we gave out 10 looks and only 1 miss.
Bro,
Ryan Howard.
That's the one I had on like every play too. I was like, man.
Well, I mean, that's the one I like the most, so I ain't even mad. That's the one I told people I love the most, and that's the one that moved. So that's.
And she was smacking them threes too. Yeah, we gotta get up out of here.
To me, y'all building on this Prize Pick or draft? I'm sorry, that was on DraftKings. That's DraftKings. But we got Prize Picks collab that I'm about to drop along with this Parlay collab that I'm about to drop, and the timestamps will be immaculate. So if you missed anything, just stream through the thing and just listen to us talk. You know what I'm saying? Sam Hartman dropping dimes. I'm watching them. I don't see no points yet though. No, I'm just joking. As I say that, they just get down to the 20. But still, that's what we expected. Y'all better score on y'all first drive. Notre Dame, home field advantage, playing in front of a crowd full of Irish people. Yeah, you think, my guy? This is home field. This is in Ireland, the Fighting Irish. Need Sam to get 240 passing yards. Are you going to get it? Okay, they don't want the game. All right, Dreamers established in the run. Took us over. We rolled the whole way. Let's ride. Yeah, I appreciate, especially KG. He be dropping the plays. Definitely a dreamer. It's 20 people still in here 2 hours later, man. I really appreciate y'all rocking with us. Now we got to do our job and put some money in y'all pockets like we've been doing, all right?
Sure.
So, yeah, let's get it in. As always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Sub to the channel, like the video, share the video, turn your notifications on, Blow Money Bets, Kingmaker Sports, same thing. Go find the channel, sub to that thing. Appreciate my guest, Sports with Flow, popping up. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamer One, Mr. Dreamy One. As always, man, y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. Gotta have it. So let's get it, man.